Hey, we're live. You guys asked me to come back for an open panel, so here I am. And I was enjoying my song, so I'm gonna play it another time or two. Okay, so I finished dancing, so that's cool. Hey everyone, hey everybody, and welcome back. We are here with another open panel. You asked me to do it, so I decided to just cut my last live off and start a new panel. So we're doing open panel tonight. Welcome to Raytown, everyone. I'm so happy that you guys came over. I appreciate you guys, I really do. What is a channel without subscribers? Think about it. How can a channel grow without subscribers? So I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming. And I'm going to drop the link since you guys asked for it. Here it is. Hey, choreo lover. Yes. Hey, choreo lover. Hey, Vibrant Love. Hey, Foot Soldier. Nihar is back. Yes. And I can tell from the numbers a few more people are in the clouds. Feel free to drop down. There are, I don't really block people unless you're extremely, out of it, you know. So it's okay to drop down, and anyone from any sector can always drop down in the chat. You're appreciated. Thank you so much for coming. Now, what exactly are we talking about tonight? Because I don't know. I really don't. What were we supposed to talk about tonight? So you guys were asking, if I'm gonna come back live. I'm noticing I missed quite a number of lives tonight. So I got a lot of catching up to do. Who's gonna tell me what happened? I have about 3 lives that I need to go and catch up on. Guys, it's a lot going on. I have 3 lives to catch. I'm telling you, we missed stuff out, but we were having fun over there in our karaoke. That was really fun. I want to say thanks to everyone who came and graced the stage, came on the panel and did their thing. I want to thank you to everyone who participated. So, not too long ago we had a not too long ago we had a karaoke night, our first karaoke night. It was fun. Not everyone who put their name down to come came, but guess what? Those who did come, they made it fun. We had DC the Purple Diva, we have Hypnotic Touch Touch, we had Just My 5 Cents, We had Connie Bernard. We had Demetria Lit All Day. We have Diet Melanin. We had, who else came? I hope I didn't leave anyone. We had Betty trolling who said she was going to come and sing. Oh my God, that was fun. And we had our winners tonight, which it was really cool. You got the opportunity to go ahead and, vote on the poll. So there was a poll in the chat to vote for the winners. So that was cool also. The first place winner got $50 and the second place winner got 25. So that was really cool. I really enjoyed myself. I'm telling you, I really did. It was really cool. And the reasons why I try to find stuff to do because okay, everyone who starts a new channel, we don't have to start a new channel and not because we're in the beef sector doesn't mean we have to do beef sector content all the time. Yes, and we had Yamain. Yamain came up and of course Yamain did his happy birthday song to Miss Paulette. So I'm hoping, we'll hear a little bit more of Yamain from time to time. Betty White, come on girl. Betty White. I heard that you left something on your page and I went to go check it, but I saw it was removed or something like that. Girl. You tried to watch it. Corey Lover, did you see anything though? Because I didn't see anything. Yes, Connie, we're in here. Yes, just my 5 cents. You couldn't connect? Do you need to? Betty, do you want me to drop my link again so you can try to connect this time? I didn't see you come up, Betty. I really didn't. You're funny. You're funny, girl. Betty, they took your video down. I tried to watch it. That's what Cora Lover said. Because I heard that you left something on your community wall. When I went over there, it was gone down within seconds. So I don't know what you did. Something about singing, a pig singing, or something like that. Yeah. What did you see, Family of Six Rocks? Tell me. Tell us. What did you see? I want to know. What did you see? Look at Betty. Look at the link in the chat and look at what she's gonna do. Let's hear if she's gonna say, "Oh, the link doesn't work. Oh no, I couldn't connect. Oh, what's the calling number?" You know how you roll. It is a Friday night. It is well, it's not too late, but we're here for an open panel. Connie, the link is there, girl. And let me also pin it so that whoever comes, they'll see it. I need to know what we're talking about tonight. You asked her to come over here, girl. Let's know what we missed. Where? Where did it happen? Where did she go and do that? Where did she do it, Family of Six Socks? Where did she do it? No, I want to go see it. Yeah, she had a horse head on the other night on my show too. That was really funny. I don't know, they're both crazy. They complement each other. Her and IB, her husband, they complement each other. I'm telling you. They are both one and the same. Oh, she went on Pizarro's live. That's where she went. Oh my god. Is Pizarro still live? Oh my god. She's crazy. Diet is crazy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, girl. Diet is crazy. She loves that horse head. Did it just happen, Family of Six Rocks? Let me red ball. Oh my god, I see it. I red ball back. Oh my god. This girl is crazy. Obviously, it's a lot going on. Oh my god, that was funny. I just saw it. They're crazy. She's crazy. It's crazy but fun, you know? That's really fun. Yeah. Connie girl, where are you? What else did we miss? Does anybody want to tell me what I missed? Because I've been on for a few hours now, about 3 hours, and I know I missed a lot. I know I missed a lot. First of all, I need to know what happened over there by Pizarro to know what that setup intel was. I don't know what that was. And I also, oh, I wonder if Diana went live. No, she didn't. Oh, Lord. I was by Pastor today in the bushes, listening to his commentary, you know, with Dovey. Who else? Who else did I go peeking to? I missed something with Canola. I see. Who else did I not catch? I don't know. I missed quite a number of people. I don't know. Betty, it says copyright grounds. No, but who? Who did that? No. Does it say that? Did you get a message that said you got flagged? Because when I clicked on it, it says this video contains content from SME who has blocked it in your country, something like that. Yeah. I don't know why it says that though. Yeah. Connie says she's coming up. But Betty, are you still seeing the video? What happened? Betty, you have been hiding from my links. Do you know that if you dropped a link in your chat, I'd click it just for the fun of it? I never even thought I'd be on here talking this much because I don't, like I said, I don't do a lot of talking, generally. But hey, it's fun. For the few times I do come up here, it's fun. And you guys also make it fun, your interaction in the chat, as well as those who click the link. It's really fun. Hey, just my five. Yes. Give me 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. I see that I also missed a live from Dovey. I wonder what happened there. That one was an hour ago. It ended an hour ago. Oh, Lord. Seems like there's a lot going on. So I'm going to have to red ball through a few more videos and then see what happens. There's this guy that died the other day. Well, not, well, yesterday. What's his name? I don't know his name. But what are your views? Because people spoke about how he treated and spoke to black women. And quite a lot of people are celebrating his death. And then you have some who are saying you can't speak ill of the death. Hey, Connie.
Hey,
What's the name of this guy who passed yesterday from a heart attack? What's his name?
Kevin Samuels.
I've only watched him like probably 2 times, and I've never gone more than 5 minutes because the few times that I looked at him, I saw him ridiculing if it's not a fat woman, it's a black woman. It was always something. And I'm saying, if these people think that he doesn't like them or he belittles them, why the hell then do you engage in conversations with him? He had this thing about him. I don't know. I don't know. I don't watch him. I couldn't watch him. So I don't even
I
know.
I never watched him, but I seen a clip of his. When he was talking to some girl. She was a pretty girl, and she. I mean, it's not really about looks. I'm just saying he was just downing her so bad, and she stayed on that. She stayed on the live. I mean, she didn't. It's
Yeah.
like he prey upon women who
Have
not
low self esteem
no. I have to retract that because he doesn't prey on people because you have to actually go to his channel.
and click the
So
link
the
or
women who
chat.
So the women who gravitate toward him have low self-esteem.
That's what I think. And why are they always trying to prove stuff to him? I don't know. I'll never understand. If someone speaks down on you or belittle you, what is your purpose of trying to go around that person? If their energy isn't good, why do you want to be around them, you know? And that's how he made money off them. That's so dumb. I don't get it. And this is the same reason why I do not go by what's that guy's name called? Tommy. I
Oh
don't go to his
no,
channel.
no, I don't go over on them parts, girl.
What
I
does
don't
he?
go
He
over on
has
them
nothing to
parts.
offer.
Not for me. Maybe to somebody else. But did they say why Kevin Samuels died? Like what happened to him, or they haven't released that yet?
I heard it was a heart attack. That's what I heard.
Mm,
Hmm. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Do you think they flag people for pulling up stuff online, like a news
girl.
article?
Well,
It's
don't quote the article, or just put it in your commentary, but don't quote it. Don't quote the blog. You can just say, I heard, or
well. I'm on what's it? I'm on NBC News. Oop. I'm not gonna share the screen. I'll just read. Ooh, child! Look at what just my 5 cent. That's what. Ooh, was it with a man or a woman? I've always
Well, they
wanted to
said
know.
it was a lady nurse was the who called on his behalf saying that he was breathing but unconscious.
Wow. Ooh, child. He was doing
Yeah.
adult things. Okay, so I'm seeing where it says he's a YouTuber. Hey, Diet. I thought I saw you in the horse's head not too long ago somewhere. I just read ball and saw a piece of it. Family of Six Rocks told me, you need to get your rest diet if you're going to the market. Here I am considering. I wanted to go to the market in the morning real early, but I don't know. I don't feel like it anymore.
Yeah, I was thinking about it too, and I'm like, I don't know.
And then I'm saying to myself, probably you should go back on another fast, Carrie, you know? Oh, well.
Isn't Mother's Day Sunday?
Yeah.
You know the
Where
streets
are you?
gonna be lit up.
Exactly. Well, it's going to start tomorrow, actually. So,
Yeah, the streets gonna be lit up, man, this weekend. Going out there. I don't know if I feel like doing that. I might have to just order my stuff to come.
I'm going to do
Mm-mm.
that. Okay, let me go to the article. It says that he's a YouTuber who became famous for his controversial relationship advice. Now look at some of you gotta look at people who give relationship advice. Whatever.
How
Cause
you gonna give relationship advice? You ain't in no darn relationship.
exactly. Hey
Where they
Lue,
do that at?
he's all these are the people let me read it. Rumors of his death first circulated on social media Thursday night. His mother, Beverly Samuels Birch, declined to release details about what happened. She said she learned of her son's death from social media. You know, all the black YouTubers were the first ones saying it, you know?
Yeah.
And they were like, so how are we going to know if it's true? Nobody trusted those black media sources. That's sad. It's kind of sad. And I saw a post of this on Peace Love's community wall. All right, let me finish looking at the article. That was a terrible thing for social media to put out. I didn't even know. I hadn't even been notified. That's what the mom said on a phone call. All I'm doing is requesting that people pray for us. So the Atlanta Police Department said that officers were called to an apartment on East Paces Ferry Road, blah blah blah, regarding a person injured. Did you hear that? Regarding a person injured. So we're talking about Kevin Samuels.
Mm.
Okay, by the time police arrived, first responders were performing CPR on an unresponsive man who was later identified as Samuels. The woman at the apartment told the officers that Samuels had complained about chest pain and that she attempted to help him, but he fell, the police reports state. He was taken to the hospital Oh, this is in Atlanta. Okay. And an autopsy was done, and the results are pending. Hmm. Really?
So I'm gonna
And
hold on to that one word, injured.
mm-hmm.
What's that injured thing about?
Exactly. Exactly.
They didn't say a man, a 56-year-old man or whatever was unresponsive. They add the injured in it.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if he was really doing adult things. Who
Child, you think he got?
said he was doing
Ooh,
adult things? Just my 5 cents in it.
you think he
So
had an
he,
injury due to that? And oh gosh,
ooh,
girl,
they won't. I bet they won't tell. They won't give us the real details.
they're not
He
going to give.
described.
They're going to um cover his image. You know that they're going to I'm losing the word I want to say, but you know they're going to protect his image. That's what I want to say.
Right.
Right.
I've never really been a fan of his, so and I didn't really, like go on his page and stuff.
Me
He
either.
described himself as an image consultant and had over 1.4 million subscribers discussing topics that included dating and relationships. And he died,
Girl.
I'm hearing he died a single man. I don't know. A
Mm-hmm.
single unmarried man. Because I think he was it two wives that I heard he divorced. I'm not sure. He made a really good. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, because I'm about to get off. Not really off topic, but I was gonna comment on what somebody said. But go ahead.
Yeah, Louis. I was looking at Louis's comment, and this is gonna be real sad for her, for his mom. To have to deal with that 2 days before Mother's Day. So, like every year when Mother's Day comes, she's gonna be, saddened to know that she lost her son during that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna comment on diet. What she said, that's some real facts. I haven't been married for 18 years, but I'm learning to select my the advice that I give to people because just because I give you advice, I don't expect for you to listen to it or act on it. But
Mhm.
it seemed like people get people get upset. It's like they asking for it, but then they really just want to vent. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like when you give your opinion, it's like, okay, well, I'm telling you what it is, and then you come back the next week with the same shit, and I'm like, okay, like I just told you last week, you know what I feel about it, so we don't need to cover this no more. And it's like I'm being selective because it's like then I'll be the bad person because if I give you advice that's not in favor of your significant other,
Mhm.
then when they try to reconcile, or they get back good, it's like
Mhm.
they kind of distance themselves from me because they already know how I feel about them. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I had to learn how to just, oh well,
Oh,
girl, I
I
hope you
know
figure
it.
it out. And I'm
Oh,
glad
I
she.
know it.
Yeah. Hmm.
That
Yeah.
is so true. I try. I'll say what I think, but I never go too far because they'll tell you what's happening, but guess what? They don't really plan on leaving the person, or when they're in love, they have issues, they may be upset for a while, they vent what is happening. You're agreeing with them, and oh no, you shouldn't be with this person, they don't mean you no good, and it's true, they're saying that yes, and they're agreeing with you, and then guess what? You see them a few weeks or days later, and they're together like nothing ever happened.
Right.
And then, of course, both of them will be talking about you. You do know that, you know. They're gonna look at you different. They're gonna start
Hmm.
looking at you
And
differently.
I don't know why, because you were just on the phone with me last week dogging him like he wasn't shit. So
Right. So,
I mean, and telling me all your intimate business and stuff, like then now I have an opinion and you go back to him like I don't understand. I don't understand that kind of thinking. So I just learned to just keep my mouth hush. Like Diet
yep.
said, not my man, not my
Not my
problem.
business. Exactly. That's
Hmm.
I've realized over the years, never get in the middle of a man and a woman's relationship problems.
Yeah.
Unless it's a dire situation where there's like, someone is going to get hurt. Don't even give advice if you don't have to. I'm telling you, it makes no sense. And then At the end of the day, they'll even stop talking to you. Even your
Yeah,
friend, they'll stop talking to you because you told them what you really thought, you know?
exactly.
You told them what you're thinking and they don't agree, you know, and they'll stop talking to you because you told them whatever it is that was plain as day that they were being blinded by. I try not to. I really do. Because when those head hit the pillows, girl,
Okay,
all those problems they had before, it's like they never even happened.
exactly.
Right. Hey, Red
Exactly.
Wings. Hey, Nihar. Yeah,
But
girl, stay
you know,
stay out.
what I want to say. I'm gonna kind of switch the topic for a minute. I'm tired of people doing all this fake. I call it fake beefing because they 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 get us up to a momentum, like we gonna present receipts and all this stuff, and then now everything is dead, like nothing never happened.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't know how to do that. I've never learned to be fake. I never have. And I never will. I don't intend to start. Not right now. You know,
Girl,
every day they'll be back and forth pretending that they're arguing. I don't know if it's a pretend thing or they fell out. And then out of nowhere, you see them appear on panels together. Hey, Lavon. You see them talking to each other like nothing happened, and you're like,
yeah,
weren't those two just arguing like yesterday or last week? You know, so they do
it's
have the
weird.
conversations behind the scenes and stuff. So I guess we'll never know. And what I don't like is they are friends behind the scenes. You have a situation where people are friends behind the scenes, right? So they're cool and everything is good. You don't know about the things they discuss. But the day they split up or they have issues, they take everything to the public. You
Yeah,
know, why do you take us in it at that point? And then they want for persons to take sides.
right.
When you guys were friends, you didn't want us to be taking sides. You
Yeah,
wanted
so what we
everyone
need
to
to
love
know that
each
for now. We don't need to know none of that. That ain't our
other.
business. It wasn't our business when you was on the phone chit chatting, kiki and ha haing. So it ain't our business now. Leave it where it's at. We don't care. We don't care. At the end of the day, I don't care because the person can't talk by themselves.
Exactly. I don't do fake beefs. I can't do it. It takes too much energy. It takes too much energy to remember stuff, and all these manufactured beefs, they make no sense. I just don't get it. It's
And you
like,
know where a lot of the mess coming from? People getting on them phones. They're getting on them phones and they talking behind the scenes, thinking people they friend on YouTube, and that's where a lot of the mess be going on at.
exactly. And some of them know, they go into it knowing and hearing about these phones and these offline conversations, and they go into it knowing, but then it becomes a point that they get so caught up, they didn't even think, they got caught up, they in this quote unquote friendship, and then they didn't even realize that the same thing that you went in cautious about on them phones with those messages and calls, you got so caught up you didn't even realize that
Right.
you were going down that hole.
You gotta stay
Whew.
off them phones. Stay off them phones, y'all. Mm-mm. Passive aggressive. Who call you passive aggressive, Nihar? Somebody new to the beef sector, but girl, don't pay that no mind.
Yeah, don't pay that no mind, Nihar. You're good. Who was on escort? Who?
That's right, Diet. Stay off them goddamn phone.
Exactly. Unless you're doing business, like actual business, you don't need to be on no phone with a soul. Matter of fact,
Well,
if you're doing business, communicate by emails or I don't know. But
right.
the phone
Because
thing,
what's going
because it
on
has to be
now?
professional,
Right, because you
you
see
know?
what's going on now. People on the phone trying to help with, taking care of business with people, and look at the mess that came out of that. So
Yeah,
it's best to have a paper trail.
Right, and of course, you if you're a professional, you'll know how to ensure that the type of conversations you have via email and stuff, it'll be in a professional manner. Hey, a messy vlog.
Hey,
Who
I
is
made
on
the vlog.
escort? Is it Kevin?
But you know, Kevin had a cam slip about a year ago. Kevin Samuel, he had a cam slip and a man was in his bed, child.
Ooh,
Go look
I am not gonna say I'm surprised.
go look it up. It's on YouTube.
No,
He had a cam
you make
slip.
me. I'm gonna go look. No, I'm gonna go look. I'm not surprised one bit.
And
The
he was trying
first
to
time
say it
I,
was a lady in the bed, and then you clearly saw it was a man. Man had plaits in his head.
oh Lord, the first
You
time I
remember that,
saw
right? Just
him,
my 5 cents say she remembered.
I've never seen it. The first time I saw him, he gave me that vibe anyway. So I was like, no
Yeah, I had
wonder
already
why
caught
he,
that. Yeah,
yeah,
I already clocked his ass.
yeah,
Which I mean, yeah, I don't care what you do if you want to be fluid and that's your business. Shit, I ain't gotta lay down with you.
yeah. Just don't lie about it, though. Don't lie. They just need to live their
And even if
lives.
you do lie, that's your lie. But don't try to make these women feel like they ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? At the same time,
Right,
and you living a double life and you hiding shit yourself. Come on.
right.
But I
Yeah.
mean, that let the dead bury the dead. He already gone, so I guess he'll have to
What's his
deal with
last
that.
name again?
Samuels,
I'll be back. I'm gonna go check it.
girl, you see it? A big old bufferina been laying up in that bed, girl. Anybody want to come up? It's open panel.
These people are making some real views off his videos. So there, look at this. Kevin Samuels' last Instagram video. Look at it. Look at that. 43,000 views already. They are milking it. I don't blame you guys. Do your thing. Make your money. Everybody's doing something. Mm-mm-mm.
Even after the man dead, girl.
Ooh, I
You
just I
you
just
see
thought
it?
what no, I didn't find that one, but here we go. Kevin passed in the arms of an escort.
What?
Ooh,
So it is
child.
true.
Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Child. They're not gonna let this man rest in peace. Oh, here goes another one. Kevin Samuels spent his last night with a jump off. These titles are crazy. Here we
My
go.
God, were they drinking Quaalude cocktails? What were they
I
doing
don't
over
know
there?
what they're doing. I guess I have a lot of videos to catch.
Well, they don't even manufacture Quaaludes over here anymore. You got to get that from Mexico or somewhere. So, what was they doing over there for him to be injured? Injured. What that sound like? Did he fall and hit his head? No, they
Injured
say
while
a heart
having
attack.
let me look injured while doing the thing. Doing that thing, you
Oh,
know.
you think
I
so?
don't know. And that sent him I don't know. Ooh, child.
Girl, don't
Gloria
tell me the
Lover.
man. Don't tell me the man went to Jesus with a heart on now.
Oh
Lord
my
have
god.
mercy.
I was watching a YouTube video and out of nowhere I found one where this man and
Oh
this
my
woman they
God!
were
Look what
having
Choreo
sex.
Lover said. Carrie, I hate to cut you off. Look what Choreo Lover
That's
said,
the reason
girl.
why I brought it up because I saw it. He died on top of her. Ooh, child. No
Child,
wonder
it
he had a
sound like a scene in The Color Purple. He died on top of me.
complete
Mm,
gutter. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Woo!
she pushed him off.
Look at that part. Ooh. Ooh, she did. What is
Lord,
happening
not the
here?
whole girl. I know you lying. She said,
Uh-uh-uh.
I ain't trying to laugh at the man diet. Now you know you wrong for putting that in that comment, girl.
Uh-uh-uh.
Yes, she was a nurse. Yep, she was a nurse. She is. Yeah, she is a nurse.
Oh my
And
god.
she went down and she went and asked for a defibrillator downstairs in the lobby or something. She did something about a defibrillator. Lord, the
Mm-mm-mm.
man catch a oh gosh.
Mm-mm-mm. I saw a video the other day of a man and a woman. They were having, that thingy thing. And they were in an emergency room because they got stuck. Somehow
Oh
they
you
got stuck.
yes. It's called I know what you're talking about. It's a show. It's an actual show. It's called y'all help me out in the comments. I forgot what it's called, but it's like we what is it called? Where people be having like these weird reasons why they go to the ER, and it'd be like more sexual, like based off of sexual activity.
Yeah, it was crazy. And they were in so much pain because the doctors had to be moving them from one bed to the other. They were crying when they got moved. Oh my god. Sex sent them to the ER.
Yes, that's it.
Oh my god, and this one looked recent. I didn't know if I should be shocked. I didn't know if I should be sorry for them. I didn't know what to feel. Like, how far up did you go to get stuck? How does it happen? What's the name of the condition? What is it? How does that happen though? That's crazy.
Girl, the name of the condition is too big, too small. One too big, one too small. Come
She
up
was
here,
right
just
on
my
top of
5 cents.
her.
Come on up here, girl.
A messy vlog. Is that what type of stuff do you do on your channel? Let me click on it. Did you do anything messy? Did you report on this Kevin Samuels thing? Let me check your channel.
Y'all think they were on drugs because they say because she's a nurse, right? So the lady,
Hmm.
she went downstairs and reported, and she called in, but she left. She hauled ass on them. So she
She
didn't even
left.
stay. Yeah, she didn't even stay around. So they must have been doing some illegal stuff or something.
They'll be looking for her.
Or she
Cause
married.
oh Lord.
Cause what other reason you need to jet out there and haul ass?
But she knows damn right they'll find her pic. They'll have a pic
They
of
gonna
hers.
find her. So whatever, yeah. So whatever she trying to hide is gonna come to light.
Hey.
Hey, love.
Okay, so here's what happened, okay?
All right, break it down.
When they got stuck, the girlfriend thought her boyfriend was cheating. So what she did was she put super glue in the KY jelly. And
What,
so, yes, now she thought he was cheating with a woman, but he was calling Tyrone.
girl? I know you lying.
And that's how they got stuck.
How? But no, wait a minute now. How the super glue gonna get stuck up in the wet area?
That's what this.
It'll get stuck on one person and not the other unless she been dry. Girl, not the Sahara Desert. Oh Lord. But
But
even
see,
if
that's the
that she
thing.
would have
That's the
some,
thing.
she would no, ain't no
No, no.
no.
That area does not get wet like a woman's stuff.
Wait a minute, so back up, flag. You saying that it was the rear, the back door?
You talking about the two guys that got stuck together, right?
I'm talking about what y'all was talking about. The sex sent them to the ER.
Okay, it was two guys. I think it was in Africa. They got stuck together. And it was because the girlfriend thought that the boyfriend was cheating, so she put the super glue in the KY jelly.
Oh, it was two men. Oh my god. They be having some crazy stories on that though.
She thought he was cheating with a woman. Turns out, you know,
He was a butt pirate child.
he was a whole Kevin.
You made me leave this chat to go watch that video. Oh my god.
You
I
saw it?
found it. Yes. I know I remember
Hmm.
where I saw it before, but this was quite some time ago. It was almost a year ago. Yes, I found it. I finally found it. And this is how I think I got to start watching them. And there was some controversial thing that came up. Oh my god. That man was having the best sleep of his life. He was having a sleep of a lifetime all cuddled up on that bed when he had that camera slip. Oh child. Sorry to cut you guys. What were you talking?
Girl, we over here talking about things getting stuck in other things,
So
child.
who used super glue? Who used super glue and what were they using it for? Come on, what was it about?
Okay, it was in Africa. The girlfriend thought that the boyfriend was cheating. She put super glue in the KY jelly, and it turns out that he got stuck to another man.
Ooh, so are you gonna tell me that you are using super glue and you don't feel it while you're applying it? Oh my god, I don't know. What he got
Well, you
stuck in?
might
He
not if
got
it's
stuck in
mixed
the
up.
booty?
If it's mixed up in the KY jelly, girl, that stuff is real loose.
Oh, and then when it
And then
dries.
when it drying up, ooh,
Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh, child.
girl, next subject.
Mhm.
Mm.
Now,
Oh, here's
Joy,
who.
you heard you okay, you talking about the Gorilla Glue lady. Did you hear about the man who thought that her story was fake? So what he did was he took a red solo cup, put Gorilla Glue on it, and stuck it to his face. This motherfucker, I'm sorry, his stupid ass had to go. He had to go to the ER
What's the reason for doing that? What's the reason for stucking that cup on his face? I didn't get it.
because okay, remember the Gorilla Glue lady?
But he
Hmm.
thought the glue really don't stick. Gorilla glue is the shit. That's
He
top
thought
of
It
the
she was
line. That's top
lying.
of the line glue. What he talking about? It don't stick.
He thought she was lying.
that's an idiot right there.
And that's
There's
what
not.
he get. He should have plastic stuck on his darn face for the rest of his life. Darn idiot.
Baby, when I let me find the picture, because when I tell you he looked like Rudolph the ghetto reindeer,
Was it DC who came first in the karaoke? DC the Purple Diva. That was her.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Mm.
was it?
You talking about first place?
Mm-hmm.
Hypnotic.
Oh, Hypnotic. Okay.
And then second was
Demetra.
mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm right. I'm typing something. Okay, so I'm done typing. Okay, here we go. So what else happened on the streets tonight? Because I don't know. I haven't been able to check anything.
Well, tonight I don't know, but I saw Miss Dovey live. I saw part of Jay Wilson live,
I
and who else I saw? It's been a
Yes.
little dry because everybody talking about Miss Dovey in this situation. Ain't nobody really talking
Yeah.
about nothing else too much.
Look at Nihar. Nihar say men are dumb except for Yamin. She loves Yamin.
Oh, that's sweet.
Listen, the Gorilla Glue is like really, really strong. It is really strong. Don't let that thing touch your hands because trust me, it's so hard to get down. Just my
Right.
5 cents. Is that you with another are you sharing something?
Carrie, look at this fool.
Who is that?
Look at this fool.
Oh, that's
I
hold on.
know you lying.
I told you he looked like Rudolph the ghetto reindeer.
I thought it was on the side of his face. The man put the thing up to his nose.
He's an idiot. That's so shameful. Imagine going into the ER for that.
Big old
Oh my
grown ass
god.
man probably got churn and everything. And
Oh
over there
my
acting dumb.
That's so crazy. You'd expect children, kids to be doing that shit.
But
That's
these
dumb.
adults, they just as stupid as a churn because they do everything for a click and a view. Especially
So he
like
did this live? He did this live?
Yes, I think it
Oh
was
my
TikTok.
god.
I think it was on TikTok. It was either
These
TikTok or
people do
Instagram.
anything. They do anything for content. Oh, maybe I have a. I think I may have an old soul because I'm not into social media like that. I don't know. I don't.
Mm,
I don't see the need to be, finding stuff. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. But there are certain things that I would never be a part of because it's not like I just like people looking at me. Like you just
yeah,
have. I think that this generation with these social media people, it's like they have this yearning, this need for people to see them.
yeah.
So it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter if they're hurting someone in the process. It doesn't matter what. They don't know when to stop. Social media has been turning people into living idiots. I don't know. I'll just stick to my YouTube for right now. I don't see myself using any other, you know, means because this is enough. They
And it's
do
not only the
anything for content. Anything. The dumbest shit for content. I've seen content where people all they do, they have the phone looking at them while they mouth music for like 10 seconds. And that's content. And they put
Yeah.
the phone to different angles in their face. And I'm like, so this is what we're watching? That's it? Okay. All right. Um,
one positive thing I've seen on social media, which I'm only on YouTube pretty much for the most part. I'm on YouTube a lot. And you know what? I was because I'm in the law tube community too. And this
what
lady
is
that
that?
law tube, but they, a whole bunch of lawyers
Okay.
loosely comment, do a lot
I
of
need to see
commentary
that.
on,
I need to know about
different
that.
recent events and stuff in the court systems and
There was this guy, this lawyer I found the other day I was following because he was the one who was, keeping us up to date with Cardi B's trial. I don't remember his name. I need to remember his page because I'm going to start watching him. Yeah.
Oh, he's got them real white teeth
Yeah, and he
and
and
the
he,
bald
he
head.
explains things so easily, so effortlessly so we can understand. So I'm thinking about finding him
The
to
lead attorney,
find.
that's it. The lead attorney.
Yeah, let me go find him.
he's a Kevin Samuels follower too.
All right, never mind. Okay, what were you saying? You were in the law group. You can go ahead. I caught you while you were speaking. Go ahead.
Hold on, sorry, give me a second. I'm sorry, my baby came in here. Hold on. You need to be going to bed. Hmm.
Oh.
There's this YouTube channel I like watching. They have short clips. It's Dr. Richie, or I should say it's Indisputable with Dr. Rashad Richie. I like watching that him. I like hearing his commentary on recent events. He's always doing these anti-Karen videos and stuff. But there's more to him than just that. But I like his channel. It's called Indisputable with Dr. Rashad Richie. So you guys can try that. Hey Louie, let me see what you said. Did you talk about the nature board called Van Hearing? I didn't get to watch it, but I saw Tracy wrote something on her community wall that he's not getting any bond. And I'm like, yes, that serves you right. And I think I saw a very short clip on NBC that he was being charged with, what was it? What was it? Unlawful imprisonment. I don't know what it was called. It didn't register. But he's not getting on the bond. Mm-mm-mm.
But yeah, I was gonna say I was over there to one of the ladies that I watch. Her channel is called Legal Bites, Bytes, and they were covering the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, and they were doing it in live, and so she has a big platform, and other lawyers they come on the panel and they just spend like almost the entire day, just observing this trial. And she though she promoted those people on her panel so much, One of the man, before he got off, he got 10,000 subscribers. The other man got like 5,000 subscribers. The other man got like 12,000. Before they left, she was like, promote, 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 because she had like 30,000 people in her chat. So she was like, promote. And it was like such a beautiful thing. Like, you don't see that over here. She was like, promote, promote, promote. Like, let's get him up to this. And he keep checking his status or whatever. And she's like, let's get him to 75,000. I mean, and they were going at, like, they were really promoting each other. And I mean, it's just a beautiful thing like that. You know, look, I said that to say this, black people sometime, and I'm not just going to say this lightly, but it's the truth. Like, we can really be some real crabs. You know what I'm saying? Real crabs in the barrel. Like, don't want to see nobody else get ahead of each other. You know what I mean? And it was just a beautiful thing to see that. I enjoyed, and I enjoyed their commentary. Like, they all got along. But I mean, of course, you know, it's different because it's the beef sector. You know what you're coming into. You know what you're going to expect. But I like to like go out into other communities to keep myself balanced. You know, because you can't have all beef sector. You know, you can't have all negativity in your life. You got to balance that shit out, because otherwise you will be just as crazy as the people that you watching, or some of the people you watching. So
That is so true. You really need to find a healthy balance. That's so true. I was saying the other day that I need to start reading again because I haven't been doing much of that.
yes,
I really do. I really need
I
to get
have not
myself
picked
a good
I have
book.
not picked up a book all year since
Really?
2022. I finished my last book 2021. That was in the summer, like around June or July sometime. I haven't picked up another book since then.
Yeah, I need to do better. I need to. And I find it more fun going through the pages as opposed to. I guess that's why I stopped. Because I would have downloaded a few of those books down on a Kindle and, read. But I
Yeah.
prefer the book
The
somehow.
last book I read was Becoming by Michelle Obama.
I
And I actually am a part of a book club on YouTube. Actually, I need to go ahead and check in on them and
really?
make sure they still alive, girl. Because I don't know. They might think I'm dead, girl. They might think, oh, she passed. Because I just not thought about that. I'm a part of a book club online.
I'm gonna find me a book that we could probably read together, something online, maybe probably a free book, We
Now,
could
see,
do it.
my book choice is a little different. I read books like Hood Wives and Animal. You know,
Animal?
I can dig it. Yeah, I mean, I can cross over to all kind of genres and all kinds of
I do
material.
romance and all of this stuff. Mm.
Girl, Animal is good. Listen, he's a rapper, right? And his brother was killed right in front of his face, and he grew up to be a killer too. It's good. It's real good.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that one. I used to read a lot. I used to write a lot of poetry when I was younger, and I had a whole book of poetry, and my ex tore that shit up because I was writing. He read the shit
Oh my
and
god.
it was about other people and stuff, and he tore that whole book up, and I ain't had to drive to write nothing else since then.
I haven't written any poems. I used to love writing poems in high school because I did most of I liked writing poems and I liked reading. And I realize I haven't been doing much of that anymore, so I probably need to find time in my life for that. I realize
Yeah,
I think I should.
yeah,
I'll soon.
yeah, Carrie, we gotta do that. We gotta pick that back up because it's nothing like the things that you love and the things you enjoy. You can lose yourself, finding other hobbies and habits. You can lose yourself into some of this stuff that we be doing on the regular. Because I'm not gonna lie,
Right?
I'm a regular beef sector sub. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very like, okay, like Absol said, I'm active, but you got to be able to balance that stuff out, and dealing with family, and you got your like, I have a family, I have kids, I have, and having that time to get back to yourself and re-identify myself. I'm gonna say myself, re-identify myself after having I've had 3 kids over the past 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
So
you need to get yourself centered, you
get
know.
myself back centered and do do the shit that I've been doing. So for real. No, I haven't checked out Sly Jones. Who is Sly Jones, y'all? Who that is?
Yeah, I haven't seen him do any videos in a
She
while.
said
I'm
he
wondering if
has
I missed it.
poetry. He's a poet, but more of on the erotic side. Well, I can do a little eroticism and
I haven't
sometimes.
gotten a notification for him in a while.
Nihar, is he putting up anything recent? Say peace always to all our melanated families. Right. Yeah, but yo, that was such a beautiful thing. I saw that lady. She got that man 10,000 subbies. Or, because he was on the panel. I mean, he was on the panel for a long time because the trial lasted all day. By the end of that day, because I was watching them all day, back and forth at work and stuff. And by the end of the day, I was giving my children a bath and stuff. And I'm like, he's still on here with her. And that man done got 10,000 subscribers just off of her because she has a bigger platform. And so that I'm saying, like, we got to be looking out for each other, man.
Louis says, with the weather breaking, I'm so looking forward to spending more time connecting with nature, the sun, and water. Girl, listen to me. I
Yes.
love nature. I love just sitting and looking at just any type of water bodies. That's just my thing. I won't
Hey,
get in there
Shakila
because
Dixon.
Shakila, she's been in here for a while. Shakila, you're up late with us, girl. You're up here late with us. I haven't seen Tracy go live. I was wondering if she was gonna go live. Probably she's gonna do a late night, you know,
Mm.
or she fell asleep because I haven't seen her. I'm gonna pull up this Nature Boy article because I want to see what happened.
I still don't know. I still have not invested any time into knowing what's going on with that. I
I just
just
want to know the
haven't.
basics. I don't want to get details and stuff. I just
Yeah,
want to
I
have like
have
an
not.
outline.
I just heard that he was arrested and charged for, I guess, I don't know,
Yeah,
prostituting. I don't know what it's called, but um he had like some cult or something going on over there, girl.
yeah.
What I
I didn't
find
I
invest
don't
my
know.
ironic,
Those people who are there, especially those girls, that's another example of people who have low self esteem. I'm telling you,
right.
these
what I
people
find,
subject themselves to all sorts of, I don't know. How did they get into that position? Well, I guess it's their choice, but I'm thinking that most of these girls have been through some
Oh
traumatic
yeah.
experiences with their family.
Oh, you know it.
So, there's no way anyone who's just gonna give up their lives like that to just,
Mhm.
I don't know.
what
I don't
what
know.
I find ironic is that the one named Loyal is the one that ran off with the bag.
Oh,
Ooh, you know
the
what's going on
irony,
over
girl, the irony. And you
there?
know what? You know what? A lot of these women, not only do they have grown up with issues and dealing with issues, a lot of them probably are isolated from their families. And that's the thing, the same thing I think about, like porn stars and stuff. You got to be isolated from your family. You know what I'm saying? Like really isolated to, what I'm saying, get to that point. Now, I'm not saying nothing wrong with being a porn star. You can do whatever you want to do. But I'm just saying like the what you
There's
have to
always a
do.
backstory.
Right. What you have to do, you have to be isolated from your family. There's no way you can have a normal family life and still be in a nature boy cult or be a porn star, or not saying all are synonymous to each other. I'm just saying, I'm just listing some things that I'm thinking about.
Well,
Um
Have y'all heard of the Daddy's Girls cult?
Girl, talking about the girl that they call daddy.
Yes.
Yes, girl. I said, what? Girl, they gotta call her daddy. Girl, they gotta
Is
be
that
on
you, Shelly?
call.
It's me.
Okay.
Girl, that's daddy's girl code is a mess. Now I did follow that for a little bit. That daddy girl code. Mm-mm.
There's
Carrie,
certain
did you
things
hear
I
about
just
that?
can't watch.
Did
What
you hear about
happened?
the daddy girl code?
Who?
The daddy's girl code.
Like once I hear about cults like those, I'm not watching it because I'm just gonna be sick into my stomach the entire time. So I'm like, I can't add these type of pressure to my body. I'll take my
Um,
when I get in the beef sector and stuff. But what
She
happened though? Let me know what happened, cause but I won't be watching it though. What happened?
she's basically the female nature boy.
right. But she don't have people living in with her. She had, I think one girl went to stay with her for a little while, but do she have people living in with her? I don't think she have people living in with her, do she? I don't know. I ain't
Not
following her a long time. It's
not
been some
living
months
with
now.
her, but they take trips and stuff. The main six
Hmm.
take trips.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I have a hard stomach because I be watching all kinds of stuff. I be watching like, girl, no wonder why my head be, no wonder why I can't sleep at night. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Because subconsciously,
I
I'll
watch
probably
the
be
IB
thinking,
channel when I did watch television. I like to see when they solve like murders and stuff, but I can't do too much of it. But I like to see stuff like with detective work in it, lawyers and stuff. That's what I like seeing when I do take my time to watch stuff. I don't want to be watching those crazy people. They make my blood pressure go up. Like when I first learned about Nature Boy, it was through Tracy. She was uploading some of the stuff that they did, and I felt so. It's like I felt so bad seeing how those women were subjecting themselves, to be
hmm.
mistreated and spoken down to, and in their minds they think they're being happy. And I heard him make a speech one day talking about how, I'm sure I heard it from him, how women were made to have intercourse in their ass, and that's basically you saying that that's what he does to them, and he prefers that. And I'm like, and these girls are just, well, you know what, let me get off of that. But anyway, how he treats them and the fact that they have to just be there, waiting on him hand and feet. He talks to them however he wants to. They can't see their families. Some of them, it's a whole issue with their children. They're leaving their children to stay with them. How do you do that? It's like you're just a sucker for punishment. I don't know.
Girl, look at
Really,
when he was.
Mihar? He makes them cut themselves?
No, no, no,
Not
not
nature boy,
nature boy.
the
Evil
daddy's
of them.
girl, the daddy, the
The
girl
girl,
that,
the
yeah.
girl cut
What?
herself.
Why?
No, wait a minute.
It's a cult.
Did you see where dude said her face looked like a chipmunk or something like that, and she got mad? That was funny.
Wow,
She got two
that was
fat
a bad,
girls sleeping in a cage?
not the cage.
What?
Say they get sleeping in a cage now. I ain't heard that one. Oh, they say she got two fat girl. Oh, they sleeping in the cage, child. Well, that's their ass. Cause you know what? I ain't gonna sleep in nobody's cage. Child, I can't even sleep in a small room, child. I get real funny about where my stuff gonna be at. Sleeping in a cage? Mm-mm.
Oh my God, the world. What is let me, according to Tracy, what is going on in the world? Are you serious? Now who's gonna make me cut myself? Oh my God. I'm stuffy. Hold
Girl,
on.
it's worse stuff than that going on in the world. I watch a lot of true crime, so I'm in the true crime community hard. So I mean, I don't know what I probably should have been a detective or somebody like that because I probably missed my calling because
I've always said I'd do that. I've always said if I could have chosen differently, even though I could still do it right now, I'd be a lawyer or a detective. to do research, to try to find stuff out and stuff. But I don't want to be a detective seeing any dead bodies and stuff. I can't do it. I don't do well with that. But, so that's one of the reasons why I watch a lot of those shows with lawyers and stuff because I like seeing them at work, seeing them discover stuff, finding stuff out. History's a nice subject for me, you know.
Yeah.
But
Now,
I don't think I don't think I have a strong stomach, so I'll watch a few true crimes here and there, but I can't take in too much.
Right. Or a forensic psychologist. That's probably more where, like, if I had to really pinpoint it and be more specific, I probably would be a forensic psychologist if I could do it all this over again. Because the way I think about things and so detailed into things, like, you have no idea some of the things I'll be thinking about. Like, just detail. Like, I look at body language. I've been studying, like, I study a lot of different things. So it's,
Girl,
yes,
I do the body language thing, girl, and not only
even
that,
voice, even
the
voice, because I
energy.
had, yes, even voice, like the way people talk, like I can kind of figure out basically kind of like where you at.
the way my mind is set
Right.
up, I couldn't get into crime. I would not be able to do that as a job because I would be Dexter. Period.
I deal with a lot of stuff off of energy, which is sometimes not, well, I won't say it's not a good thing, but once my energy picks up a certain thing, I can't move past it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um,
Yes.
like a person could tell me, well, that person is just standoffish and that's how they are with everybody. But if my energy picks that up, like, not that you're standoffish, but that you're coming across like you think you're better or whatever, right there, it's just a wrap, right? But with the girls with Nature Boy, and I've always said this, do I blame him? Yes, I do. But more than him, I blame their parents. Because if you bring your children up with love, anything other than that is going to come across as absolutely not. You know what I
And not
mean?
only love, discipline.
Yeah,
Not
love,
only love.
discipline. And some people disagree. Some people disagree with this, but I don't think it's anything wrong with children having a certain amount of fear of their parents. Meaning fear where if you know you're doing something wrong and you know that your parents are not going to be pleased by it, you think twice before even doing it. You know what I mean? You're scared of what they're going to say, how they're going to feel about it. And some people, they don't have that. I believe a lot of these women were brought up in a abusive households.
Yeah.
Because if they think that this is some type of
Acceptable or
upgrade,
normal.
they're leaving their
Yeah.
children behind. Um,
Yeah.
it's just
I
crazy.
watched one where the mom was showing how I don't remember who it was, but this was a long time ago. And the mom was showing how the daughter used to be so sweet and in school and stuff, and how she ran away to this
Was
nature
it
boy guy.
Malia?
I don't know their names, but I saw it on Tracy some over a year ago. And I'm
Oh,
like, how did this girl keep leaving her home to go there? What is it that this guy has to offer her that is any better than what um her mom? Well, you never know. Well, I don't know. Jumping out of one and going into the other, it's like I don't know.
some of them is the social media clout as well. Okay, because if he wasn't on social media and they were doing this just behind closed doors, how many of those guys and girls would still be a part of that? I don't think all of them would, but they like the attention that comes along with being seen online, people knowing their name. You know what I mean? All of that, that plays a big part of it. This is not Jim Jones' time where they were just doing this stuff before social media and just off, not even watching TV and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
I feel bad for them, but at the same time, do you notice every time they leave? Well, for the few I do see, they speak about how bad things are, but how do they end up going back there? It's like, is it mental slavery? Is it emotional slavery? What is it
Yeah,
that's
Stockholm
causing
syndrome.
them?
Yeah, it could be Stockholm.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. It's like
And
you're
then,
just in such a pain and hardship and pretending that you're happy. They're not happy. There's no way they're happy.
and and those, some of those women probably could also be dealing with mental illnesses that haven't been treated ever.
Yep.
They
Mm-hmm.
have
I
never
think
had a
so.
clinical diagnosis. And so, with that being said, they just lost for the streets. They lost. And so when they get somebody who say you're going to be a part of something, and a lot of people with mental illnesses too, but not a lot, but some people with mental illnesses, especially if they haven't been clinically diagnosed, they do tend to separate themselves because they can't figure it out and the people around them can't figure it out. So they isolate themselves, and then when they become a part of a cult, what did I mean, the cult is telling them you can be a part of something, you can be a part of what this is, and when they get dragged in
Yeah.
this shit, it's just
Yeah, it's
so
hard for
That
them to
part
come
is
out.
very, very true. And even with Nature Boy, he has mental illness because he believes the stuff that he says. He's not just saying it, he
He
believes it. He
sure
thinks it,
does.
he believes it.
Like I just clicked on his name and there's an article that I looked on and the heading for the article says, I'm the return of Christ. So this cult leader says he is the return of the Christ. Now, when he says stuff like this, can you really think this is someone who's normal? The return of the Christ?
Nope, but
He
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 believes every
labels
word that he's
himself.
saying.
Sometimes I wonder if he does it for social media or if it's really. Well, you know what? I heard him talk about his upbringing when he was younger and how he was always in some facility. Some, is it like a juvenile facility? I don't know what it's called, but he was always going to these detention centers or whatever. I don't know what it's called. From a young age, he was always going back in there, and that's part of the reason why he loves having sex with males also,
Right,
because he's been introduced to it from a very early age. So
right,
obviously there has been a little bit of instability earlier on in his younger days that led him to act the way he does. You know?
right. Well, it's like Young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh is another person where when I first got introduced to him by my youngest son, I really enjoyed the stuff he was talking about. But later on, I think a mixture of drugs. And then when I found out that both of his parents suffer from schizophrenia, and then he's
Wow.
also at the age where that comes out and that shows itself. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I'm not making excuses or anything like that for his behavior, but I do think that a lot of it has to do with mental illness
Mental illness. Yep.
and not being treated and also self-medicating. And that's one of the issues with mental illness, especially in the Black community, is that first of all it's shunned upon, you know what I mean, it's looked down on. And then you have a lot of people who feel that, let me treat it with alcohol, let me treat it with
Mhm.
weed or whatever the case may be, and that may just mask the symptoms, you know what I mean,
Right,
but
right.
then those symptoms are still there.
The
And I know
symptoms
that,
are there. Yep.
right, and I can only speak for myself when I say that most of the times I don't feel like I'm of this world. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not that gone. I'm not that far gone that I don't know that I'm here in on Earth. But you just sometimes you just feel like you're on a different frequency, and that maybe that's not even mental illness. Maybe you just feel like you're on a different frequency from other people. But of course, if you go somewhere and you tell a doctor these people aren't on my frequency, what the fuck they gonna, what the hell wrong with this bitch? She's
I'm
talking
gonna
about
think you're crazy.
frequencies and
Hmm.
energies, and so it's hard to even have a diagnosis and talk about other things with anybody, or especially a doctor, because they're gonna be like, girl, you done lost your whole goddamn mind. What the hell are you talking about? But yeah, you think different. Like I know with me personally having bipolar, I don't have a level of fear where some other people might say that's not a good idea or that's not safe. I don't care. It's like I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. I'm gonna say what I want to say. So a lot of people like him, and if this was an act for him, he would break character. But if you notice, even in prison, he hasn't broke character to say, "Hey, judge, I was just doing this as a skit, part of a show." No, he's still staying stuck on what he's talking about because in his mind, he believes it. He believes it.
Mhm. You said a word there.
Even the
You said
night
a
that he
word
got
there.
locked up, he was on the phone with the guys discussing stuff. Like, how do you, I don't know. I don't know. And he was more concerned to know if they were streaming it live and stuff because, he was thinking about the popularity, he was thinking about the money and all of that. The type of stuff they were discussing on the phone when he got arrested
Giving
shows that
himself
he
some extra cases to have against him.
exactly.
Right.
Oh my
Do you know
God.
who TKO is, Carrie?
I've heard the name before.
Because he basically had, you know him, Connie.
No, I don't know
I'm not
TK.
familiar with him, but I've heard about TKO, but
Do
I've
you know
never
him
like
just
looked
by five
into it.
cents?
Mm-mm. Never heard of
Because
him.
him and Nature Boy, they had linked up in Vegas or whatever, right? And the thing with TKO, I know like Tracy says she likes him a lot better. I like him better in the way of you don't hear him kind of like downgrade the ladies, but they're already downgrading themselves by the stuff that they're doing. If you ask me, I think he prostitutes those ladies. If you see the way how they dress and how he has them, it's almost like he's the pimp and these ladies are the whores. But he's more on like money, not dry begging, but like let's hustle and let's get this money. So I respect that part, but at the end of the day, I always say I don't need anybody to hold my money for me. Get your money yourself because when you're depending on a man to divvy it up and give you your part, you're never gonna get what you're supposed to have.
Wait a minute. Is this guy? Because now this is starting to sound familiar. Is this guy? He have a short haircut. He looks younger, and he sounds like young Pharaoh when young Pharaoh first started.
Yeah, more so, yeah. And he's a short guy, but he dresses like oh my god, like Cat Williams when he was on Friday, like one of them little pimp people.
Okay, I think I may have seen him. I just didn't know his name.
Yeah, that's him. And he gave Nature Boy like a couple $1,000 when he came to Vegas, and that's when Nature Boy was um balling out. Nature Boy also takes on the personalities of anybody around him. If he's around some people from the Caribbean, he got a fake Caribbean accent.
Oh,
When he
girl,
got
no.
to Atlanta, suddenly he had a country accent.
But wasn't he in Cuba or
He was in
Mexico
Puerto
or somewhere?
Rico.
Puerto
He,
Rico.
he
Okay.
was in
Yeah.
Mexico one time too. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. Just
I'm gonna look
planting
up
his
that
little
other
seeds
person.
all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Mm-mm-mm. And you know what I'm gonna say? Th- he prob I'm not a psychologist and I don't have any kind of doctorate degree, but it plays into some sort of narcissism and the same thing like Nature Boy. You gotta look at some of these celebrities and not the main one that come on my like Ti. They have like this narcissistic behavior, this narcissistic way about themselves. I said Ti, Future. You have, different ones. I'm just thinking about people in the black community, but different ones who play on women and women who have low self esteem, obviously because they buying their bullshit.
Right.
And
Ti is a great example. But look at
Mhm.
how people talk about Tiny for years and still talk about her, how ugly she is. This and this. So she found one man and told her, she the shit, she the bomb. You know what I mean?
But they've been together for a long time, even before she started changing her look.
Tana
She
used to
was
be so
pretty.
pretty. She was
Yeah, they've been
so
together for a
pretty.
He
long
was with
time.
her. Let me tell you, she was with him before he was who he was. She was more
Right,
successful.
right. He came up off
Yes,
of
she was
her.
way more
Yes.
successful.
And
And
that's
Yeah,
this,
why he told her, if I ever make it, that's why he's so controlling, in my opinion, to say, well, I made it. You don't have to do nothing but sit back. But then that's also a part of control.
right.
yeah,
You
It
know, when
is.
men tell you, even when women sit back and have children, some people think it's the highlight to find a man that says stay at home with the children. That's not always a good
Nope.
thing,
No,
because he'll be getting his life together and you're sitting back and life is passing you by.
passing you by.
Exactly. I gotta feel independent. I'm sorry. You're not gonna tell me to stay home. Even if I'm staying home or I'm living in a lap of luxury, I gotta have something I'm doing for me.
For
Cause
me,
I'll go
right?
crazy. I will go crazy just sitting and I gotta have something for me. Mm-mm.
Wait, is this
No way.
Starseed's person a white girl?
Who?
No, 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 no. When you said that,
Yeah,
uh,
the frequency.
yeah, the frequencies are different. It's a whole thing.
Hey,
It's not
Cole's
person.
World.
Okay. I want to make sure I wasn't, because I thought you guys were talking about a girl that was running a cult. So I was like, wait a minute, is this a white girl? Okay, yeah, but yeah, it's yeah. Sometimes you do feel like your frequency is on a different level. You know what I mean? Like I can be, it can be somebody I'm friends with, and if my even my vibration, if my vibration that day says don't go, I'm not going. Some people don't understand that. They'd be like, "Fuck's wrong? She's tripping." No, I'm not going. My energy's not it's not shifting in that direction today. But that's just me.
Yeah, it's
And,
true. It's
and for
true.
for instance, like when Lil Wayne says he's an alien, I think he talking about starseeds. Honestly,
Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. I didn't even know that was a thing.
We are not the same. I am a Martian. Yeah, he does always say that stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't be helping my case when people say I'm crazy as hell, because I just, it's just what's on my, it just is what it is. Like, um, I've had issues with friends when they be like, well, you don't want to come hang out, but you're doing this because my frequency ain't there today. I don't want to go there. I'm on something
Mhm.
different right now. Like I'm
Right,
not on to that.
I'm like that sometimes. If I work with energy, and if my energy, I always say my spirit, if my energy says no, don't do that, I'm just following it. And they're like, but you said we're gonna do something. I'm like, no, not
Yeah.
feeling you today. Or I
right,
don't
and
say it. Or I don't say it. I just avoid, avoid, avoid.
right.
Yeah.
And I was just about to say that. I think we all do that at some point because how many times we look at our phone and don't answer it, you
Right.
know?
I just
So
avoid, avoid, avoid.
I
Sometimes I
think
just
we're
want to
all
be in my
aware
own
of different
space.
frequencies that, we shouldn't be a part of at certain moments. And I've learned how to compartmentalize like so crazy, like since I've been a little kid. So I know how to, kind of maneuver through life and put things in their little place, tuck them away, or so I've learned that from a little kid. So like growing up being an adult, it doesn't really help too much having like friend groups
Right.
because some friends are very needy
Oh
and
yeah.
I'm not needy. Like I can really sit off to myself and do my own thing and really not need anything from anybody, not even really too much of a conversation, but maybe just like a text or, here and there. And some friends, like Carrie, I was just telling you, they need you and they call you about their problems, and then when you lend them some advice, it's like
Mm-hmm.
you
Yep.
hate that you ever gave them advice because turn around and flip it on you. So
Mm-hmm.
Shelly,
I
Shelly, I know you know what that is about.
Oh, I know all about it.
That's so
Listen,
funny.
I was out. Was it
Hey,
yesterday?
positivity and Cole's world. Hey, family of Six Rocks.
I was out yesterday, and I went to go get my car washed, and my son, my youngest son, I call him the prince or whatever. So he said I scared the man at the car wash because the guy he had like these chakra bracelets on. Everybody knows I love my chakra, so I was asking him where he got his from and everything. And I had left my wallet at home by accident, so I had some cash on me, but I had all like big bills or whatever. So I'm like harassing my son, like, you got some do you have money on you or this or that or whatever? So I told the guy, I was like, here you go, I want to give you this money. I was like, you know, my energy is kind of aligned with you. And my son was like, Mom, I think you just scared the hell out that guy with that stuff you were talking about. But I knew he knew what I was talking about because he wouldn't have had all them chakra bracelets on if he didn't know what I was talking about.
Girl, some people be flexing too now.
They do, yeah, they wear them just to be wearing them or whatever. But Prince said I scared the man or whatever. I said, you know, my energy told me to give you this.
You say your son name what?
The Prince.
That's
I've
his
always
name?
no, that's not his real name. I've called him the Prince since he was a baby. Like everybody, if I say the Prince, they know exactly who I'm talking about. I got two sons, but
Oh,
yeah, I call him
okay,
the
okay.
Prince is my youngest son.
Okay.
I should have named him actually. Honestly, I should have added Prince to begin a part of his name, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. See, there goes the, you know, some people might say that's mental illness once again, because in my mind, he is a prince. And I don't call him anything other than Prince. Because to me, that's what he is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Call my daughter, yeah, I'll call her by her name if I'm talking about her, but it's always my princess because you have to instill that in your children for them to know who they are. You know what I mean? So that's just how I see it.
Yeah, we call our daughter Sunshine, but we kind of adopted that name from another family member, but that had passed. But we call her Sunshine.
And right, well, see, when you calling your kids sunshine, when they go meet Ray Ray off the street corner, and Ray Ray say, "Hey, bitch, come here." No, ma'am. Not what my mama been calling me sunshine since I was a little baby. I know damn well who you calling a bitch. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. You got to
You
implement
instill
those. You got
that.
to implement those positive, those little positive little,
Yes.
terms in there because it does build their confidence and things like that. Because a lot of kids be really lacking on that type of love for real, Shelly. For real, they lacking.
And parents
And
have to be careful what they say to their children because you don't know how bad you're actually messing up their self esteem without even purposely, you know, maybe even doing it by saying little small things. I always remind my kids how, you know, beautiful they are, how handsome they are, whatever. I always, you know, remind them of that.
one thing that I think I need to probably work on as far as being a parent, and I do it to myself, and I think I project that on my children, being overly humble, like being so humble to the point, like I'm kind of like one of those people, like I'm very modest, and like I'm like humble to the point where I neglect the fact sometimes I neglect the fact of my strong points, and I project or emphasize someone else's strong points,
We,
like I
we,
think
we
because I
saw that
think I
tonight.
think what I try to, like, I like to make other people feel good.
Right. Well, we saw that in you tonight.
Really?
Yeah. When you were putting yourself down for the singing thing and you were like, well, I only did this and a blah blah that, you know. And yes, it's, you know, humility to a certain point, but you also have to give yourself accolades because if you don't, who's gonna, you know what I mean?
I just found the article um that we were talking about with Nature Boy. I found an article a while ago. So the bond was denied, and he's facing rape charges, false imprisonment. So I was correct when I said false imprisonment. So it was rape charges and false imprisonment. So today was when he went to, his bond hearing, and the judge denied him. The judge called him a flight risk and said he was at risk of intimidating witnesses, which I believe to be true.
Right.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
Or he'll send his quote unquote, they call themselves disciples.
Well, you
He'll
saw
send
when he
them.
was in jail and he was saying, "You think you could go talk to her?" Yeah, that's witness
Mm-hmm.
intimidation.
Yeah. Hmm. And those guys, they're so brainwashed. They were just like agreeing with everything, and yeah. It's been almost a month. It's been like 3 weeks since they had this raid over there. Time really flies. Because to me, it was like a week or two ago, or a week. Yeah. So they say, well, according to the news channel, he leads this cult called Carbon Nation, and they say, well, listen, here's what the neighbors say. He's been whooping girls, beating girls, fertilizing girls, getting girls ready for marriage, and all of this stuff.
But it's all true
Oh
though. It's
my God,
all true.
fertilizing girls? Oh
Wait,
my
wait,
What a
wait,
God.
wait,
lie.
wait.
Where's sound
What the
like
hell does that mean?
How doth one fertilizeth a girl?
It's all in
I
cults.
thought
The
that meant being
neighbor who
pregnant.
doesn't want it,
talking
that's what I
about
was
making
thinking,
them
but
having babies with them and stuff? What he
yeah.
doing?
They are not ready to have kids. They're kids their own self because they're kids in the head. They are not. That's just arrested development right there.
Yeah.
So the police raided. So here's one of the disciples talking. The disciples, come on. Oh my God. The police raided us on false accusations. The disciple. I keep seeing the word disciple. The bishop is their god, and as a group, they believe in nature, nudity, and kindness. Really. He said the criminal accusations are from a disgruntled former member of the Carbon. Oh, I'm getting stuffy. Oh,
Nateria. That's the girl that put them charges on him. That's why he's in jail now.
I need to follow to see where that goes. She said she was here under false imprisonment. We have live documentation of when we said, hey, if you want to leave, you can leave. Nobody's forced to stay here. Yeah, right. That's they do that on camera, but what do they do behind the scenes, you know? She was a model, Bishop, sorry. Bishop, that's Nature Boy, is a former model, stripper, and barber. That man said he shouldn't work. He's no longer supposed to work. I remember when he was saying he was a barber. I think he was in New York or something, if I'm not wrong. I'd love to see. I'm gonna be following the story, not too much in details, but I just want to know what becomes of him. If he's gonna be the next R. Kelly, you know, because that's basically something similar to what R. Kelly was doing before he left or before he got locked up. Do we know when he's coming out though? Oh my God.
Talking about R. Kelly? R. Kelly ain't coming out no time soon.
Did, how many years did they
He
give
hasn't
him?
even gone to trial yet, right?
Yeah, but they said something with R. Kelly's thing. God, I don't know.
I'm so
Somehow
stuffy.
Tasha Cake
I'm
was
gonna go
added into
take a
that,
look.
and
Oh
they were saying
yes.
something could lead to a mistrial because of some type of information or
I
something that was put
forgot
out
what
there
she
last night.
did. She did something that was
Okay, here's what happened. There was a guard in the prison that he worked at, and Tasha was getting information, inside information. Well, no, 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 no. The guard wasn't even at the prison that he worked at. She was hacking into the system to get the information from his prison, but she was a guard, and she was sending that information to Tasha, and Tasha was reporting it on her channel.
This is when Tasha was doing anything to get content. That's when she was building her channel, and she would always talk about her sources. Yeah, that's what she was doing. Oh yeah, I remember that.
And
Oh
That's
my
Tasha,
God,
why
Tasha
that
also did.
she
Oh, go
she
ahead.
plays dirty sometimes.
that's why I didn't believe it when she was giving that information about Kevin Samuels. I was like, girl, please, if you are the most accurate source that we have available, then girl, we're not buying it. Now, he did work as a gay male escort. There's even videos of him having sex with this white guy that was dressed up as a doctor.
Kevin Samuel.
No, Nature Boy. I'm sorry, I know I'm
Oh,
all over the
next
place.
book. Okay, okay.
Yeah, and that's why when he says like he likes trans and this and that, no, you're gay, you're bisexual, you're whatever.
Oh,
And
he
He's
on his
more
Malik
gay than
Yoba shit. He on
bisexual.
his Malik Yoba
He's
shit. Talking,
always talking about how he was with
they
men
kill
while
me
he
with
was
that.
in prison and so on. So, can you hear me? Is my sound
yeah,
okay?
no, we can hear you.
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a video of him with this white guy dressed up as a doctor, and the white guy's like, you know. They doing their thing or whatever, and I don't know. That's another thing. Like, I don't want to be with a man that's into men. And people have told me that that's homophobic for me to say that, but I don't. I don't want to be with a man that's into
That's
men.
not
That's
homophobic. That's
not
your
homophobia.
preference.
That's your choice.
Yeah,
Why
Right.
it's
do
your
people
That's
try
preference.
to bully
that's not
people if they don't
homophobic. That's
think the
like
way
saying
they
you don't like
think?
short men.
Right.
Right.
That's
Preference.
crazy.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's your preference.
You know who I love that always keep it real, no matter what? Flame Monroe. I love me
I don't
some
know
Flame
Flame
Monroe.
Monroe. I don't know
Because
him.
Well,
Flame Monroe will give it to you real. Like if I had to sit down and try to understand like a lot of, because I am confused about a lot of things, which I don't think about it all the time. But when things come up, I'll be like, how is that? And how is this? Like, how can you? Because we had a conversation about the Gabrielle Union, not Zaya. The
ooh,
they're
can we get into that next, Connie? Go ahead, talk about because
yes.
that's next. Can we get into them? Because I got something to say about that.
I
They gonna get
don't
y'all.
I
If
don't
I'm
even
saying
know
too
if I
much, kick
want to.
me off the panel because I'm gonna say what the hell on my mind to say about that. Because it's nope.
Well, I was so confused to the point when on the certain panel to where I just like I kind of feel like I probably shouldn't say too much because when you don't want to really offend anybody. And so like if I had to have a conversation about things that I am confused about, I would want to sit down and talk to Flame Monroe, like seriously, because Flame is not sensitive to the point where you can't ask questions that might sometimes be uncomfortable to the majority. Flame is going like I don't know if y'all ever follow Flame, but I
I've
just
I know Flame.
I've never
I
been
love Flame
interested.
Monroe.
I know Flame. I mean, I went to a show of Flames here in DC or whatever. The thing is, a lot of people call Flame basically the coon of the LGBT. Now, for some people who don't,
Really?
yeah, because they're saying basically the Flame has sold out for Hollywood. Because Flame
I don't
always
see
says
that.
he, she. What is it? Flame says he, she, we, something like that, right?
Yeah, he said um she
He's
make
a
the
man
money.
by day.
She make the money. He cash the check, and we spend both, and we all spend it together, or something. He say like that.
Uh, yeah, no, a lot of people say that Flame has sold out for Hollywood. But at some point, some people want to get their bag or whatever. Um, Flame says he's daddy by day and mommy by night. I don't really understand exactly what's what with that because when I saw Flame even on the Breakfast Club, Flame says he's a drag queen, but then on sometimes he says trans. So he also says he doesn't really um I guess he's not into the title thing situation like that. So, I don't know.
That's
I
the
don't
part I
know.
don't want to get into the titles. I don't want to get into that. I'm not going. I'm gonna tell y'all now respectfully. I'm not going to talk about titles because I don't understand a lot of things, so I can't speak on something I don't understand. But like you were saying, Shelly, the Zaya thing have really turned me off.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really, really turned me off. Long ago, like even before Boosie even came out with his rants and stuff, like it was just something about, like, how we talk about energy.
Right.
Hmm.
It was something about that, you know.
Let me tell you what it was that you picked up on and tell me if I'm picking up the right thing. This is what I've always felt. I felt and I feel because I still feel this way. I feel that Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, they are living through that child. Okay.
Yeah.
The things that they're allowing that child to do or so-called being in support of is because this is what they really want to do. To me,
Hmm.
this is not even about that child. This is about
Hmm.
them. Okay. Even in her book, she wrote in her book that she tosses his salad and all that other kind of stuff. I really don't know why we need to know that, because that's your
Are you
husband.
She
serious?
said that in her book, girl.
Yes,
Yes,
girl.
I'm telling you, this new world of social media,
That she
people don't
tossed
have
her
no
husband
limits.
salad.
Yes. And
Ew. So every time I see it, I'm gonna think of that. Ew. Okay.
yeah, and I remember she said it on like an interview thing or whatever. And then it's just the point of being, I feel like you're just being extra and you're just being nasty. And I'm not saying because she does it, but I just feel, and this is just me as a married woman, what you and your husband do, because this is not boyfriend girlfriend, what y'all do in the bedroom is your business,
Right,
right? It's not for public consumption. But since she decided to share that, that was one red flag to me. There's a video I did a while back. I don't know if y'all ever seen this picture. Did y'all ever see that picture where Gabrielle was dressed like a dude, like a nigga?
I seen it.
Did you see it, Carrie?
no, no, I haven't
I
seen
don't
that one.
recall seeing it.
Can you can you put it up, Carrie? If you, I mean, it'll be easy
Where
to
is it?
find it. Like if
Hold
you just
on.
type in Google like Gabrielle Union dressed as boy, I don't even know
I've,
no
I've
man that
been,
would be
I've,
turned on with
I've
no shit
been,
like that.
I have, I've been taking myself away from her and their craziness that they've been doing. Hold on.
Craziness is correct. So once you find that picture, I'm gonna pick up on the rest
I'm
of it.
getting
But
so stuffy. Ooh, child. Hold on.
And you know what? I never even really felt her like that as an actor. Even before she met Dwayne
exactly,
Wade,
but
I never really felt her. I never felt any kind of genuine thing from her.
can I keep it real? She about as great as an actor as Pinkett Smith, in my opinion. They about on the same
Yeah,
boat. I mean, they
yeah, yeah,
unforgettable and could
yeah.
be replaceable.
Yep, 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 yep. I see the correlation. I
Hmm.
do. Yep.
And both of them married to
Only thing different with Jada is she pretends that she's on a higher frequency.
right there. You go. Yes. Now you
Gabrielle,
tell me if that don't look like him and his boyfriend together.
wow.
Okay. Now,
And look how he's more dressed more feminine she is.
girl.
He got like a what? He's strapped up in the abdomen area. He's like, is that a bot? Is that a bodice? What is that?
So it's this
Girl, that's
shit
that
right here.
Baphomet shit. I can't fuck with that. Mm-mm.
It's the whole thing right here.
It's
Like
all subliminal. I'm telling y'all.
it's
Y'all better.
and what it does is it sets a tone to other people that if these people are rich, if they're successful and they can do this, that this is normal behavior. And maybe it could be normal if this is your normal. But
Right.
I feel like with the when they've got involved in like all of these gay prides and stuff like that, to me they're just like the mother who's overweight and always wanted to be a child pageant person, but they could never do it, so they're living through their kid, they're making the kid do all the stuff that they really wanted to do. That's how I see them. Then
Right.
Dwayne did a interview recently, and he was saying that when he was young he used to basically cross dress. Well, I won't go so far to say cross dress, but that's the word he used. But basically, he was saying when he was young, he would put on his mom's shoes and do this and do that. And he was like, all little boys did that. No, I have two brothers. I never seen them sashaying
I've
around in
never
my
seen
mother's
my
stuff.
brothers wearing my mama's shoes. Never. Ever, 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 ever.
Right. And so,
My brothers never even put on a wig and just be like how some people like play funny. My brother
right,
never even done no shit like that.
right. And so I feel like again, they're living through this child, and I definitely think they onto some kinky shit in their marriage, probably bringing other people into it. And Gabrielle is just way too open for me. That none of it just makes any sense
Hmm.
to me,
We don't
honestly.
we gonna lead into the Zaya thing in a minute, but I want to say this. Do y'all notice how Dwayne is starting to really it's like he's using his support of his son as a way to really bring himself out. He's wearing
Yeah,
fingernail polish. He's
exactly.
wearing all these
Exactly
different
why I'm
colors.
pulling up these pics because
Yeah,
that's
he
what
Hair.
be
I
wanting to
have been
do it.
observing. Do
That's
you
what
notice how he's
like what you
dressing
got on
these
the
days?
screen. He's. It's like he's gradually. It's like I
Exactly.
don't know whether he's
I'm waiting
telling
for
the
him to
media.
pull a Bruce Jenner
Hey,
because he's
Lottie.
well on his way of it.
Right. He's really showing himself. He's showing himself. And
Hey,
it's
Black
okay
Beauty.
if that's what you want to be, but don't project this on this child. What I'm saying is,
Right, that's what's going on.
even if the child has questions and have these feelings about themselves,
Right,
don't project it so much to the point where you're making it so public, and you're putting this child out to the public, all these pedophiles out here. Then they go on ahead on Easter Day, and I don't know which one was it, Gabrielle or Dwayne. They posted a picture of Zaya kissing another child.
child. Yeah, and hold up, the person that the Zaya was kissing is also a trans, and I'm like,
Right.
you're just doing
But it
so
ain't even a
much.
matter, and James had to bring this to our attention on the panel. He was like, it's not even a matter of whether the child is old enough or old enough to date or whatever. Who really wants to see two children kissing? What kind of pedophilia is
Exactly.
that?
That part.
Exactly. That's the whole thing.
You're
Even if my kids
okay.
was straight, I wouldn't be promoting that.
Let's just put it in regular people terms. If I'm just gonna put myself in it. If y'all follow me on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever, and y'all saw me post my son with his little girlfriend at their age kissing, in the act of kissing each other,
Right.
what would you say about me?
Right.
That's the same kind of heat they should have gotten for that picture.
Yeah, they should have
Don't
been
try to put it on
ready for that.
LGBT and try, because everybody's so sensitive and they don't know what to say. It ain't about LGBT. It's about being a parent, a responsible parent, and what kind of pedophilia. Because if you do that in front of public, what in the hell y'all got going on in your house?
Let me tell you something, Connie.
Because
My
my
daughter,
my quote is always, if you do it here, you would do it anywhere.
right, Connie,
So
let me tell you, my daughter is has been with her boyfriend for 10 years, right? But like 10 years. I've never seen them do no mouth to mouth type of kiss. Now, what I did see, she was in the hospital and she's never sick, but she was in the hospital and this is when she first went over to like a vegan diet and she got really sick or whatever early on. So she's laid up in the hospital and as he was about to leave, he went to go kiss her. So around this time I'm gonna say she might have been about 25. I lost my fucking mind. Do you hear me? I lost my mind and she's 25 years old. So if you think that I'm going to be sitting there with a 14, 15-year-old doing for photo ops, no.
it's not for that child. It's for them, because who took the picture, number one, and number two, who posted it?
Right. They're living through that child vicariously.
That's sick. That's sick, y'all. I'm telling you, that's sick. That's sick behavior. That is
Like
sick.
I could never
Gabrielle
have
gave
a
me the
young
whole
child that age and he's gonna tell me or she's gonna tell me they want to do something. I'm not gonna. You're gonna have to wait to get in to get whether it's assignment change, whatever it is. You can't allow a child to make these type of decisions so early. Yes, you can support them if they think that this is what they want to do, but you don't have to be making these drastic changes at this age. Let them grow and think because children change their minds. Children need to develop. Children need to be children. They shouldn't be taking these things on at such an early age.
Right.
I
let me
don't
tell
agree with
you,
it.
Gabby gives me the whole vibration that she be pegging Dwayne. Okay. Do y'all know what pegging is?
I know what pagan
She's
is,
like the
child.
male in the
I
relationship.
wouldn't be
Yes.
surprised.
She already done told us how she tossing a salad as though we asked.
And to speak on what Carrie just said, my mama, I was young. I was probably about this Zaya's age. I was, yeah, I was in middle school. middle school, going to high school, and I wanted a second piercing. I just wanted a second piercing and a nose ring. I, just want to be grown. And my mama, she didn't chastise me. She didn't fuss at me or yell at me or make a big argument about it, but she talked to me in a way. She said, if you do all this now, what are you going to have to look forward to do in the future? If you do all this now and you make all these, and I mean, now it's going to be nose ring. Next thing you want a tattoo. What are you going to have to say that you've done in your adult life? And I let it be that. I did it. I'm like, okay, well, she got a point. I didn't like it, but I understood what she was saying. Don't let yourself, you're a child, you're thinking from a child aspect. Don't let these kids go out here and just, make decisions. And I don't really even think that Zaya really, I'm not in their household, but I really think it's Dwayne and Gabrielle pushing a lot of this shit.
Kids should not be making these type of decisions. Oh, well, if they are so responsible enough to make these type of decisions, okay, then why not have them make decisions to smoke and
Right?
to drink,
Why don't
to
we have laws
drive?
for children to be smoking and drinking at 13 and
Right.
14 because they
Exactly.
are not capable of doing it?
Exactly.
Gosh.
Exactly.
Now, did you
Crazy.
ever hear about that child bodybuilder?
Yes, I've heard a lot of child bodybuilders and they parents just as crazy as Gabrielle and Dwayne.
Exactly.
Look at that. Look at that. Well, I mean that one ain't too bad, but
If you ever look at them together, their body language don't even say
no, their body
They
language is saying
that
pose.
shirt is that bad. That shirt is
Oh,
giving
child,
whole wrist, girl. Yeah.
he
Mm-mm.
got a mesh shirt on. I. Thought that was just a regular wife beater. I thought it was a gray wife beater.
their body language is not saying this is a loving couple. Their
It's
body
saying
language is
pose.
saying
It's saying
right.
pose. We're supposed to be happy, look happy. That's what it's
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
I think give him a few more years and he's just gonna come out, you know.
And why does she have so much say so? And why can she come out to public and do all these posts over this little boy? And this little boy got a biological mother. Where the
She's trying
mother
to
at?
prove something,
Well,
and
you
I
know the
think
mother.
it's a cover up for
Girl.
Dwayne Wade.
It
I
is a
think
cover
it's
up
a
for him.
cover up.
It's a cover up for him,
Yep.
and it's a cover up for her as well. It's so that both of them. It's
There's
both of them.
something going on. There's something
Do
going on, and we're gonna hear about it pretty soon.
Do you
You
With
think
remember
this
they
when
kid,
paying the mama to hush up?
Do you remember when the bio? No. This one I'm telling you. Do you remember when the mother was literally like living out on the streets holding signs?
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When he used to play for the Heat.
Right. And then
I
they painted
remember
her out to
that.
be like she had lost her
Yes.
mind all the way. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So what you think going on with that situation? You think that she's just because they have so much money and social influence that
Mm-hmm.
that they just cut her out. They just block her out.
Yep.
I mean, even if that's the case, well, yeah, if
But I
you
think
got
they
money.
painted her out to be crazy too. You know what I mean? I think they were saying like she got some, mental stuff going on. Yeah.
Mm. But they have another son together, right? They have
Yeah.
another son,
All the children that they have, those are their kids together. Only the baby that
the little
they had
girl.
through IV. Yeah. Yeah. So, and I don't know if it'll be a couple years. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. But I know it's just like Jada and Will. Everybody say they're down into to what's the word, y'all? Swinging and stuff.
I mean, well, they Scientologists, so I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah.
You don't expect too much from that.
I think when you bring other people into your bedroom, to each his own, but I think it opens up the door for other issues because look at Tiny and Ti. Then remember when them girls went and filed charges or whatever, and was saying
Hmm.
that they were drugging them and this and that. It's just, mm-mm.
Hmm?
Mm-mm.
That's why you can't be looking at, like I tell people, don't be looking at these celebrities like they God and like they got it going on. Even people that you see on social media, don't look at them like they got it going on, because you don't know what going on in these people's life. You don't.
Yeah, my mom told me that at a very young age. Do not watch what people have. You don't know what they did to get it,
To
and you
get
may
it.
think they're happy and they're not. It's just a
Hmm.
false sense of happiness that they put on the
Right.
surface. But they may be going through a lot of stuff, or we don't know what they have to do to maintain what they have. So,
Mhm.
and these kids these days, they don't understand. They just see flashing stuff. They have no idea what goes behind all of that shit. You know,
Right.
it's crazy.
And just because you see somebody with nice stuff or name brand stuff, don't mean they bought it or paid full price for it. Somebody could have gave it to them. They could have got it at a yard sale. They could have got it at a thrift store. Because rich people be giving stuff to the thrift store still got tag on it.
Yeah, they could
Right.
be borrowing them.
And a
People
lot of
still
these
borrow
rappers
stuff.
and stuff, they're dealing with rented cars, rented jewelry, rented houses, all that
Sean
and the above.
Kingston.
So yeah.
Yeah, because my oldest, he used to be like, CJ so cool. I don't know if y'all know CJ so cool. Oh
I
man,
Yeah,
can't
I
CJ
know who
stand
he is.
them. I used to
CJ
watch those
so cool.
crazy
Like he used to
people.
be so into that, and like he wanted chains, being like a little young little teenager or whatever. And I said, Cameron, I said, you don't know what he had to, no, this is what I told him. I said, look at the amount of time they spend making videos for us. Do you not know the amount of time they spending to make videos for us? That's even less of the time that they spend with each other. I said, so it might look good, but guess what? It's their whole life is based on what they can do to please and impress people. They don't have quality. I don't see that happening. If all the time you spend on YouTube and present, I don't see the quality of life there. I'm talking about CJ so cool. If you know and you follow him, everything that they do, even when they go on vacation, they
Everything.
showing us everything to impress us. So where's the quality of life if you always gotta follow your life is being followed by a camera? You see what
I
I'm saying?
think
It's not it's
that's
not
the
like the beach, it's not
downside
like the
of
beach sector because you can click off of it and you can go on vacation. But they everywhere they go, they followed by a camera.
I think
Ain't no
that's the
quality.
downside of social media. When you're on social media in that type of way in a relationship, because when can you ever have any you time? I think everything that you do, you're thinking of recording, filming, all that kind of stuff. It's crazy.
They live their entire lives trying to figure out what they can do to impress other people. So you know their life isn't really happy. And especially, do you notice when these so-called couples that people be saying, "Oh, couple goals," they watch these people and they talk about how much they like them and that's goals. Will you ever notice when they do break up, they have all the worst things to say about each other? And I'm like, weren't you the two who were just on camera professing your love and how you guys were perfect, all those videos that you showed? How is it now that when you break up you have all the worst things to say about what this person was doing to you? And it just goes to show that people are living their lives a lie, you know and the younger people see this and kind of think that, oh, this is what I want, but it's
Yeah.
not.
Well, what I have noticed too is that the YouTube couples or social media couples or whatever, when they break up, they keep it a secret as long as they can, because when the
Oh
breakup
yeah.
comes, it's out of nowhere, and then you find out later on there's been trouble in paradise for God knows how long.
Hmm.
Um, it's this other couple called he just went and got his own channel, real something like that. And he was living in a storage. That's how when I found his channel, he was then homeless or whatever. So it's just crazy. I don't think I would want one of those type of relationships because I feel like with the financial part of it, think about if you have a very successful channel and it's based on your relationship being great. Why would you want to end it when you know you're bringing in 50,000, 60,000 a month based off of that idea of love that people have grown to like? Like, do y'all remember that transgender couple? It was the guy and the girl. His name is I need to find their link carry for you. The boy's name was JC. Do y'all know who I'm talking about? Or
Yes.
Was
Mm-mm.
it Love
okay.
and Hip Hop?
Jason,
Mm-mm.
Jason was the girl that was turned into the boy.
I
Yes.
I
And
know.
then they
remember.
broke
So
up.
they broke up.
Girl, after the girl got her sex changed, she basically wanted to go out and get with a biological guy. And then after she kicked him to
Wow.
the curb, she then turned around and said she wanted him back. And then I think he finally now has a new girlfriend or whatever. But I think even when she probably wanted to get out of a relationship, why give it up because it was bringing in so many views? You know what I mean? The concept of it, you know what I mean? But once she got that surgery or whatever, then she left him alone. Now his channel is still thriving and doing well. Her on the other end, not so much.
Well, I haven't watched him. I haven't watched him in years, so I don't even know. But yeah, like you said, that's the danger of having like a couples channel.
Right.
Because if anything pop off and you need to separate and divide, like you got to build yourself back up individually. Mm-mm.
Well, that's why Derek Jackson tried so hard to make us believe that everything was okay after he got caught cheating.
Girl, don't bring that nut up.
And sadly, most of the time
Girl,
it ends up working out for the lady versus the man because the single mother, let's keep it real on social media. If a couple is gonna part their own ways, who's gonna end up having the audience come to them? The single mother that so-called got cheated on, she got done bad, she's left behind with the cute kids, and that's usually what happens.
okay, I'm just looking at the comments. Yamin says, and Yamin ain't talking to me right now because we had a conversation about certain titles and stuff. But Yamin said if he desires the pegging to be done by his female partner or by himself is heterosexual. If he desires the pegging to be done by his female partner. Yes.
What's up, Star? I see you down there in the
Huh?
chat.
I don't
You're
know.
just seeing that comment. I think he made that comment a, a good while ago.
Yeah, I'm just
Are
seeing
you
it.
still here, Yaman?
I need a
Yaman,
refresh.
you still here?
So you guys are saying
Yeah.
that y'all Ming is straight.
No.
No, Yamain made the comment. He said if
Hmm.
he, I guess he's talking about Dwayne Wade.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna see if I can find this couple for Carrie so she can see who we talking about. Cause that was a very I never really seen a couple get together as a
Hey, be a
lesbian
superstar.
woman. And the girl was she Connie? Was she? Did she consider herself to be a gay a boy at first before the change? Because I know she considered herself to be lesbian. JC on right? Consider herself to be a lesbian.
They've been opposite. So yeah. So she was a boy that became a girl.
Yeah, but I mean before because trans is a whole different thing. That's when you believe that you are
See,
the
I told you
opposite
I didn't want to
sex.
get into these titles now.
No, I
I'm
don't.
trying to
Mm-mm.
say.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind getting into it. And then like I don't know if you know this, Connie, but I'm friends with T.S. Madison. Like that's my sister in real life, for real, for real.
Oh, okay.
So we have an understanding. It's some things that she's taught me I may not agree with everything that she said, but I can't do anything but respect that that's her standpoint on it. It doesn't mean that it makes it the gospel for me. Like, per her way, and this is what she was explaining, like, Flame has a different way of viewing things. She has a different way of viewing things. So there's no really right thing. It's just a right thing for that person. She feels like if a man has sex with a transgender woman, that man is straight. I disagree. I think the man's gay. She says if the man
Wait a
was
minute. Hold up. Flag. What you say?
gay, she said if a man has sex with a transgender, that man is straight. I feel the man is gay. Like how Nature Boy says that he'll have sex with a transgender and that doesn't make him
What type
gay.
of transgender? Because you have trans woman and trans man.
A trans woman. So if a man has sex with a trans woman, that man is straight. Her theory is if the man was gay, he would just go be with a man. He wouldn't go be with a man that looks like a woman. But I disagree because if he's that much straight, why is he trying to date somebody that was previously a man or still has man parts?
Yeah, I thought straight was just straight. Y'all mean come up here, y'all mean, cause y'all mean know all he know all the terms and stuff. Cause he put me on to something that I didn't even know about the umbrella and stuff. So he knows about all the terms, and he, like he said, he's very respectful of people's terms and stuff. So maybe he can give us some more insight on that. But yeah, I thought straight was straight. I didn't know that you could I guess like Malik Yoba was saying, he like trans women, but he's straight.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Um, I don't I don't necessarily agree with that, but that's just my thought on it. Like even if I met a man and that man was like, well, I dig trans too. I wouldn't be like, sign me up. You know what I mean? I'd be like, wait, pause. But
Yeah.
Well,
again, when
now
I say
see,
it,
I don't think it makes him completely gay. It might make him a little bi because he is attracted to the female form. But if that person is pre-op, then he still is sleeping with somebody who has that part.
Yeah, I don't know how you can be straight with that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't y'all, I don't know. I don't know. I really couldn't even put a finger on it. I really don't know.
now I agree with the fact of this. I will respect whatever people want to be identified as. If you say you're a woman, then you're a
Right.
woman. If you say you're a
Right.
man, then you're a man.
Right.
Whatever you say you are, that's what you are, and I'll give you that. Now, as far as the pronouns and all that, I'm sorry, but I don't have time to keep up with each individual person and the pronouns. I don't believe in calling someone who identifies as a woman a he. So I'll go along with that. But as far as saying she and I and we and R, I think that's just too much of a responsibility to leave on the public to come up to figure out what everybody wants to be. All of that, no. Mm-mm. But that's just me.
I feel you on that. I do. I do. I do. Carrie, you still there? Carrie must have went to sleep. Was she going to get? Was she order some food or something?
Child.
Yamaine is backstage. He's waiting.
Carrie, you on mute, boo? She on mute. I hope she didn't fall asleep. Child. She might have took some of S. Hutchinson sleeping pills.
Cause you will fall asleep on a panel. We
Girl,
were waiting on you
them,
the other night. You stayed on it like 2 or 3 hours.
I
You
don't
was
know why
asleep.
Carrie didn't kick me off.
And no,
I
she
took
was
them
like, no,
sleeping pills and
because
they
people,
kicked in.
yeah, different people was like, go ahead and don't kick her off because she's asleep. We know she's asleep. We heard your alarm going off in the morning and everything.
No, that wasn't my because my thing was on mute. I don't have no
Oh,
alarm in here. That was somebody else's stuff. Because they said they heard me snoring. I'm like, no, I always have my like if I'm not talking, I put my thing on mute for that very reason. Because I'm like anything can happen.
mm-hmm. Carrie must be going looking at something.
I don't
Cause
know.
she was looking up some stuff too. But he said he backstage, child. I don't know.
Carrie didn't seem sleepy though. I don't think
No, she didn't. She seemed like she was very well. She did. She played that trick on us the other day too. She was wide awake, and the next thing you know, you didn't hear nothing. She fell asleep too. That same day.
Well, soon as everybody got off the panel, and we
You
sitting there
yeah.
waiting for Carrie to do the outro, and it's just silent.
I think she might have fell asleep for real because it's been a little while since she ain't said nothing. She
mm,
might have snuck off to the bathroom though. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt.
yeah.
Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. She might have went to the bathroom. Wow. Well, at least she got her thing on mute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because
Shelly, you know I didn't.
Lovely Love went to sleep the other day on her live, and shit, I think her thing was going for hours and hours, and she was sleeping. What you was about to ask me, Connie?
I said I didn't know you added me as a mod, girl. I got on your live. What that was last night or
I was
sometime.
hoping I could see you then, but I still can't see you. I
You still
added you. Nope, I
really?
added you to approve people to leave comments and everything. But when this live is over before the night, go to my last video and leave a comment, and I'm gonna see if I go under like the spam folder and see if I can. It's something why I can't see some people and what's going on with other content creators. So I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is about. It's real weird because we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. So you say leave your comment.
Yeah, leave
Matter
me
of
a
fact, I can
comment
do
under
that.
the last one because I'm gonna be
Okay.
live tomorrow. I got some things that I purchased that I want to just show, and I just want to vibe out with my people because like I've been having a lot of people like a lot of people in their feelings or whatever, but also a lot of people been showing me a lot of love, and I just want to come through because at the end of the day, that's what matters. The people who that rock with you. That's really what matters at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Carrie asked then went to bed. Fuck what y'all talking about. Carrie then went
You
to
think she
straight
went to
to.
bed?
I believe she went to bed.
Mm,
Cole's World said, "Shells, what's that? What is that at name again? You told me about where I can get paid. I forgot."
She must be talking about Billow. Let me look in the chat. That's another habit too. I usually have a device to look in the chat on my phone because I don't like to look from off the stream yard. Because if it's somebody I have blocked, I don't want to see what they talking about. Okay, so yeah, it's Billow. Let me write it for you in the chat, and it's more than one Cole's World. So you want to do the one where it's purple and it's like a dark purple and a light purple, and then you have to make your little pitch video. And like I said, Connie, y'all and just my 5 cents, y'all could do this as well. The thing that I like about this app is that once you do the video for whatever company it is, you don't have to put it on your social media. You give it to the company and then they do what they want to do with the video. So you don't have to be stressing out your supporters of keep trying to peddle different products off to them. So you get to choose from whatever type of products that you want to promote. You'll get the product for free, and then you also get paid for doing the video. You get what I'm saying?
mm,
Because I always try to instill in my people to like have more than one stream of income. And if you're going to be on social media, you should have at least 3 streams of income. And just don't give away your power to anybody by depending on anybody for anything, because it comes at a cost. It's never for nothing, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Yeah, that's true.
I guess we could try to hold the live down for Curry. Hopefully none of us get kicked off the panel or else we in bad goddamn shape.
I know, but
um
can't nobody get up here do nothing. But maybe let's look at the comments.
Okay, so Billow is like what Intellifluence claimed to be, but really they turned out to be something completely
oh,
different.
I
But
never heard of that other place. Yeah, you can go under the Apple store or under your the Google Play store if you're on Android and download it. And even if you decide to download it and you don't want to get started, you don't even have to put all your information in. You can go on there and you can see how many jobs they have available for you to do. And my suggestion to people, as I always tell them, at least sign up for about 10 jobs, because you may not get a job just because you sign up for it. But then you also don't want to have so many jobs where you have so many different products coming in that you don't have time to keep up with it. But that's a good one for people who are not mainly content creators. Um, because in this place, they don't care about your following. You could have one subscriber or 1 million. It's all the same. You get what I'm saying? Because your numbers don't matter with this
Mhm.
particular one.
Mm.
And I do have, my family came to visit, so I kind of got behind, but I do have some classes, coming up in the end part. Yeah, you got it, Cole's World below. You don't have to worry, Cole's World, because when you go to do your pitch video, it's gonna be like less than 3 minutes. And even no matter what you look like or how you're gonna be looking, it don't matter. Nobody's gonna know that you're doing videos for these companies unless you literally tell them, because you don't have to then put it on your Instagram or your Twitter.
And
Mm.
anybody who likes to read, and who also likes to speak, talk,
Mm-hmm.
look up Amazon ACX. Amazon ACX is where authors get their narrators for their Kindle books.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Cause I know
Yep.
Tim was talking about that, getting somebody to narrate his books and stuff. Can you type that in the back chat? Cause I need to put that on my little
Yeah.
list.
Matter of fact, let me get this.
Okay, y'all main says, I know this is off the topic, but we were really talking about this. It's still on topic because we were talking about this. He says trans admirers have a specific attraction that has been shown in studies to differ from heterosexual men.
Oh,
Okay. The study also shows their sexual attractions to be different from homosexuals.
I could believe that.
Also, okay.
Thank you. Just my 5 cents.
Hey, the hood table. You done in your live already?
What's up, Hood?
I was gonna try to sneak on over there in a little bit, but she done in her live. It's Friday night.
I was over there, been on the panel, off the panel, on this panel, girl. You know,
Oh yeah.
I be trying to scratch it out, girl. I
Mhm.
be trying to scratch it right on out.
Okay, he says, as I see it, trans admirers are generally both non-heterosexual, and non-homosexual.
Mm.
They are all right. Now help me with this one.
Hold on. Shy. What?
Gynan
And the
gynandromorph.
faux files. Look, honey, that word right up.
G
GYAN
files. G
DOM.
files. You don't just say G files. Okay.
Yeah, that part.
Most G files identify as bi or pan. Now what's pan? Let's see.
Pan is
I'm
where
not.
you can be attracted to basically in anything. The
Oh
way I
yeah,
think.
pan. Okay, so hence the word pan. Okay. All right. Okay, so let me read this over again. Trans amount.
Hood table Curry then went to sleep on us, or either she done left the country. One or the other. She ain't here. She done left the building. Okay.
Carrie has left the building. End scene.
Take me to
I'll
another
I'll tell
day.
y'all about another one too. If you want to do clothing try on, what's the place called? Shin? Is that what it's called?
Mm-mm.
Hold on. Because I know they're looking.
Chin. I ain't
Yeah.
never heard no chin. I heard a shine or
Is that what you
sheen.
call it? Sheen or whatever? The
Sheen. S.
SHEIN?
Yeah, sheen.
Yeah, I know they're looking for people to do I forgot what they call them, but basically to do try-ons and stuff. They have a
Really?
name for it though.
Halls?
Yeah, not really halls. I don't even know maybe they just came up with their own little name for the thing. Let me see what it's called. Uh,
Okay, that's interesting. Thank you, Yamin, because Yeah, man, I hope we can get back on a good page because I see that every time I talk to you, you always ignore me. So ever since that conversation, I don't know. Because I was so confused. I just I didn't understand the way he was putting it, but then I understood some things he was saying as far as the umbrella. He opened up my eyes to that, so I appreciate him for that. But um, I hope one day we can have another talk, and I was hoping this day would be that. But Carrie has fallen asleep, child.
Oh,
Too
okay,
late
I
to
see
know.
they got an affiliate program too. A lot of these places have affiliate programs too. It's really no excuse for people dry begging at this point in life, but to each his own.
Okay, good to hear. Thank you. All right. Yes, she is really going to sleep.
Yeah, I know Peach. She's I somebody did tell me to check out her channel, but I'm sorry. I just can't take anybody too serious. On one episode, you're bragging about your food stamps, and on your next episode, you're bragging about buying a brand new car for your boyfriend or whatever, or going on a vacation. I don't want to take no advice from nobody like
You
that.
talking about Peach from Florida?
Yeah.
Yes, I used to watch her sometime.
Did you know that Star? Did you know they had affiliate program? If you didn't know, or if you I mean, I know you have your lash business and all that. But again, like I said, if you're going to be on social media, I say 3 streams of income right there, sis. Get into it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I could get the bragging, but then when you come through and say how you spent all your food stamps at Costco, I just can't take you serious for no financial advice anyway. For nothing. I don't know. It's just ain't making sense to me. Yeah, there go the link right there. You can sign up right there.
Okay, hold on. Oh, okay.
You're welcome. It's so much money out here to be made. Honestly, it really is. And then they have the other program. That's the affiliate program. The other one, I'm gonna have to get the name of that one, whatever it's called, because it was a link for that one. But I really wasn't thinking about doing it. But I'm gonna get it for others that might be interested in doing it. I'm gonna look forward to it because I will be live tomorrow. I'll try to come through with that. I'll talk about this also too.
Yeah.
What you mean, Cole's World? You mean like you don't know what's real with like people, or you don't know what's real as far as like to make money? The stuff that I talk about most of the time is all companies that have had to break me off some money already that I've actually received the money from. But as far as them, no, I just learned about the other thing that they had. They wanted people to try on stuff. Nihar carried and left us all alone. I will Star. I have it on my little to do thing on this other one because the other one, I believe they cover you to maybe try the clothes on and do it on the videos. But I feel like the stuff that you purchase for you and your daughter to go on a vacation, signing up as affiliate, girl, when you put them clothes on, baby, get your little Instagram picture and then drop you the link. And if somebody make you a purchase, I would retwist them outfits every which way I could. Mm-hmm. But you could at least start with the affiliate one because you've already purchased some stuff from them. So start making your commission, especially when you go on your vacation, by taking pictures and videos with y'all wearing them, and then promote your affiliate link that way. Because even when I'm doing like even like with the edible company, I buy a lot of the stuff to try it out because I don't want to promote anything that I haven't personally used myself. If it ain't no good, I don't want to be saying get this good. I don't know what it is. If I had Carrie's number, I would call her, but I don't have
I've
her
been on
number.
mute this whole time I've been talking.
Oh
Lord.
snap!
Okay, y'all look at this because that comment had reminded me of something when they don't know what's real and what's fake anymore.
Talking about social media.
No, I want you to look at this.
Well, remember we can't look. Oh, you're gonna give us a link to look at it. But I say we can't
Mm-hmm.
see no screen. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Okay.
Okay. Here y'all go with this back chat stuff. Okay, let me see. Which
Back
one?
chat, back chat.
Y'all be killing me with this back chat for real. Let's see. And I be using it too. Let's see.
And for the rest of y'all in the chat, because I cannot drop links, I
Oh, I
want
can
y'all.
drop the link. I'll
Okay.
drop it for him.
I'm just gonna copy it.
This is what 5 cents just shared in the back. I can listen. The hood table. I've been telling people forever in 10 years about the Amazon thing and why I don't get involved in it. I have no idea because I'm always showing stuff from Amazon. I mean, and some of it is stuff that you already need to purchase anyway. So, like, why not?
Mm-hmm. And there's so many 3D programs out there that can make a whole scene look like it's a real thing. You know.
Right. Yeah, a lot of stuff is all about, making things seem a certain way.
Oh, she said she pressed the wrong button.
Who's pressed the wrong button?
Connie, she knocked
Oh
herself
my
out.
God. Oh Lord. I can't believe Carrie ass is asleep.
Well, at least she went on mute. She ain't snoring.
Right.
Now, see, if I fell asleep, it'd be something to laugh at because I don't just talk in my sleep. I cuss in my sleep. Like I will cuss somebody the entire fuck out that I don't even know in real life.
Girl. Cole's World, when you go to Amazon, scroll all the way down to the bottom part of the page, and then you have the Amazon affiliate. And they do have different Amazon programs.
Coach Will said, "Why do I
Girl,
feel like
it
this
is
is
survival.
surviving?"
Who gonna be the last person standing? Girl, my goodness.
Oh
If
my!
it
And
wasn't
I
so
don't.
late at night, I would have made a loud like beeping noise through here and wake her ass up. But I don't want to do that.
Yeah. And see, this is like when I was on stereo and somebody will fall, like the person who's holding the room will fall asleep.
Right.
And don't nobody else had no stars, so they can't knock them down. And if we leave them up there, they get shuffled from room to room to room to
Rum.
room to
Wow. My goodness. This is getting scary.
room.
I mean, if worst come to worst, if we click off, ain't nothing really bad gonna happen. It's just gonna be on. But
Yeah.
I don't have her number either. I'm assuming that she probably have her number.
See, the only bad thing is they might take the video down because they're cutting down on silent videos. So if we get off of
Right.
here, it's just a silent video.
It says a man. It's first time I ever seen it. He does silent work videos.
Mhm.
Yeah, he does like drywall and all that kind of stuff.
But see, there's still something to look at. It's
Look
just
at right,
not, yeah.
right. They're not just finessing the watch hours.
Hmm. Hmm. And we don't want her to be accused of that falsely.
Exactly. My goodness.
So, you know what? Let me see if I can find. Now, my dyslexic ass ain't gonna read it out loud, but I'm gonna see if I can find something funny for y'all. And I think Connie already synced it, but see, dyslexia strikes. If I could spell right, I could find it.
Child. I know Carrie gonna have to get up at some point, or she gonna be. I don't know, cause if I be up all night, I'm gonna be all tore up tomorrow. That's why I end up sleeping. Oh, shoot. People still talking about Kevin Samuels and his death.
Child.
I didn't care for him, but I also don't see. I don't. I'm not gonna celebrate somebody's death either.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, poor
Oh yeah, yeah.
Kevin."
No, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna fake
no.
it. Like if I don't have nothing good to say, I'm not gonna say anything at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah. Okay, so this is kind of long, but if you want to laugh at something, here, read this.
All right, let me put it in there. Mm-mm-mm.
The hood table says, I have fell asleep on live before and left people on my panel. And after they all left, StreamYard stopped the video like 10 minutes later. Oh,
You know what? Hood table. I'm glad you said that because I was out and I had to drive and I had them on the stream yard or whatever. And then when they end up leaving, when I got home, it had ended it like a couple minutes later. So I think that's something new that they got going on. So technically, let me see where we at. Keep up the facade that that's
it
all
starts
cause
with
that's
the
you
first,
see.
it starts with the previous comment.
Oh, okay. Um, but yeah, I think and then my why do I want to keep calling you my two damn cents?
Because
I've been
it
calling you my
usually is.
two cents
Because
my whole this whole day.
it usually, everybody usually says my 2 cents. Because
Right.
that's the saying. The saying goes 2 cents.
I'm gonna have to call you five or something different because I keep on every time I want to say my I go right to 2 cent. How long have you been doing content? I mean, I did subscribe to your channel today because I didn't know you were a content creator.
Well,
But how
thank
long
you.
have you been creating content?
Um, consistently of is about a year, but I've been on and off for quite a few years. Like I have
Oh,
taken
okay.
long breaks.
I get it. Sometimes you have to take a break. We'll stop the video shortly. Okay. Well, I think that's what we should do. My 5 cents. We'll just give it 10 more minutes.
Hmm.
Just she don't come through. Even though I'm on numbers. One. No, we got to end it in 1 minute because it's gonna be 1:30. I told y'all I'm weird like that. Even when my live is set for tomorrow at 3 o'clock because I like to do like numerology, so it has to be like 3 or 1 0. I always like to have those numbers in there somewhere. So since it's about to be 1 and 3 and 0, that's what we're gonna go with, which will be
Okay.
in 1 minute.
Okay.
And then at least we know when we click off that it'll end it. So, and I guess they probably did that to cut down on people doing those streams through the night and stuff like that.
Hmm. Because people will do entire sleep streams.
Oh shit, it's 130. I don't, and if it hit 131, it would still be okay because the one would still be in there and the three and the one. But we're gonna do with all my favorite numbers, the 1, 3, and the 0. Good night, y'all. See y'all
All
tomorrow.
right.
Bye bye.
Good night, y'all.
I was over here talking to my damn self. Muted. Hey, Yamin. I wasn't even hearing shit. Yamin, you gone too? Can you hear me, Yamin? Okay. I had some noise in my background I had to mute, but then I didn't come back. Hold on, guys. And you guys still stayed? Let me see how many persons still stayed because I had 20 people and I'm still seeing 5 people. Okay. No. Okay. So why is Yam? But how is Ya up here? But I'm not hearing him though. Okay. Ya, did you fall asleep?
No.
Louis, you were where? You wanted to see if the theory would work. I was stuffy like crazy, girl. I'm so stuffed up, and they were talking about someone having house, so I kept quiet. Louis, you were gonna stay for the. Louis, you were gonna stay and check. That's funny. The last time I fell asleep on them, um, was that was what Monday I think. Hold on,
Hello?
I got you here twice, so I gotta cover you up.
Take the
Yeah,
last one down. I mean the first one.
can you hear me?
Yeah, it's I'm hearing the echo, but yeah, I can hear you.
Why is it echoing? I'm not sure. Hold on. Is it still echoing?
Um, Wait a minute, I'm gonna take it out. Let me see.
I don't know how to remove this one.
Uh, no, 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 it's fine now.
Okay,
It's
here we
fine.
go.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, we're fine. I was talking to you the whole time. I'm so glad you said, why can't I hear y'all? Because I'm sitting here talking to you thinking that I'm on because I'm not watching. Yeah, I'm not watching your television. Well, I'm watching you through my device, but I'm right in front of my smart television. So they um a couple minutes before you woke up, they had just went out. So they came up with the idea. They said, "Look, if we all dip out, the StreamYard would end by itself." You know, but
I
they
don't
did
think
wait.
so. Because
But they
Tracy
did
fell
wait.
asleep on this before and it didn't happen. Go ahead.
And that's true. And I remember years ago, Rico fell asleep for like 11, 12 hours, and they stayed there and watched them.
Oh my God. But they wouldn't have anything to watch. I'm so stuffy. They wouldn't have anything to watch. They'll be watching a screen that says, let's check the give a damn meter. Yup, still zero.
Yeah, but how they, these people are just as weird as the content creators. But how they justified it, they said we were just making sure you remain safe.
That was funny. That was
Yeah, it
really
was.
funny.
Yeah, and
I
we were
didn't
just
know it was that long that he fell asleep though. Oh my good. I saw video clips of him sleeping and stuff. I didn't
yeah,
know
he
it was
got
that long.
that night. He really got his watch hours up.
Was he trying to get his 4,000
Okay,
time?
I'm not
Oh
even
my
sure.
goodness. I heard he
But,
got his apartment. Did you
oh,
hear about it?
no, I haven't. I haven't really heard much of him because I haven't seen him acting up. Like so
Oh, you want to know what happens when he's acting up?
right. That's pretty much when I hear about him. So.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
pretty much when we go. Look at who's going live. Look
Who's
at
going
who's
live?
going live. Is this the person? Hi, Goosey.
I'm sorry.
I just saw I, I'm so stuffed up. I just saw a reminder of schedule. It's Hi Goosey.
Oh,
Didn't
got you,
Goosey
got
say?
you. No doubt, no doubt,
I'm
no doubt.
sorry. Didn't
Oh
Goosey
yeah.
say he wasn't
Um,
gonna come back for 2 months?
while you were gone, I don't know when you fell asleep because when I came there, I think you probably was asleep. But they were discussing. I think his name is Dwayne, whatever.
Wayne Wade. Yeah, I was there when they
Yeah,
started talking about somebody else I didn't know, so I muted, and then there was all this whole heap of noise behind in my background. So I'm like, okay, I'll mute because I don't know who these people are that they're talking about. Because
okay.
yeah, because I was up when they were doing the Dwayne Wade, but then
hmm
again, back, I'm like, where are these people? I'm
And then,
running a whole tree here.
and then and then as a part of the discussion, it kind of veered off, and they were discussing like men that are attracted to trans. You know.
Yeah, there was this guy they were talking of, Monroe guy. I don't know him. Is it
Oh,
Star
Storm
Monroe? Yeah,
Storm Monroe.
yeah, but I don't know.
Um.
I think I've only seen him interview one time on the Breakfast Club, but I didn't watch it. But
Oh,
I
he
don't
had an
know.
interview. He had an interview on the
I'm
Breakfast
almost
Club.
sure I saw him there.
Wait a minute. Storm Monroe had an interview on the Breakfast Club.
No, not that guy. Not that
Oh.
one. Oh, here goes the noise. This is why I had to keep muting because the dogs go crazy when they hear the bikes passing. So I had to keep muting and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna chase them crazy ball heads out of the ground. Them crazy.
Why didn't you sing for the karaoke?
I did. You know what though? All
Apart
right.
from
I,
the
I'm I'm gonna tell you
happy
what.
birthday song.
I'm gonna tell you what. Well, first when I came up and I heard my delay, I was like, "Oh, this is horrible," and I'm just real picky. And then when you told me that I was wrong and that I was 2 days off, and behind from knowing Miss Paulette's birthday, I was like, "Yeah, this is a good time where I could bail out." This is what I'm thinking. Like, this is a good time where I could bail out. But
No.
but you told me afterwards that I was going in and out, and I wasn't watching my smart television at the time. So it wasn't until I got off the phone that I listened to it, and I was like, I should have done it again because like most of it was out, like it didn't like really play much of anything.
You were
It was
just trying to run.
yeah. Actually, it was running my words together. That's how bad the delay was. it was putting like different parts of the song in different places. It really
Yeah.
was. I was like, that's not how it went.
It
But
even sounded like it was skipping real fast at one point. Yeah.
yeah, like and bringing
That's
the
weird.
front to the back and bringing them and keeping the middle there and bringing the end towards the middle. It was weird. It was clumping it in a weird way. But the delay does that. I think StreamYard kind of adds to that or contributes to it. I can't explain it, but that's normally my own experience on StreamYards. Anyway, perhaps I have bad freak reception.
Yeah, StreamYard does that sometimes. Yeah, it does. I'm sharing your link in the chat. I want you to hurry and get your 500 and then start moving to your 1,000. So there goes that's Yaming's link, everybody. For those who are watching and for those who are going to come in after. You have a really nice voice, Yamin. I'm pretty sure you've heard that a lot. And that's why I know you could sing.
You know what?
That's
Mostly
all I
here.
know.
Yeah, like mostly here. I don't get that a whole lot from people from my city. But whenever I'm out like speaking to people like over the internet or from a different place, that's where I get that.
I guess because they're hearing a different accent, like, but it doesn't matter. You have a nice, cool voice. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a really nice voice. Yeah, so, and I know you sing. Are you gonna come hit the karaoke link next week if I try? Next week, Friday?
Um, we'll see. Maybe
Mm,
maybe we can work out a tube shit, a YouTube shit. But
tell
yeah,
me what you
I,
want. We can work it out. Let me see if I can work with it. Hey, Tracy.
no doubt. Is Tracy in here? I'm not even watching. I don't need to turn my television on.
Yeah, she just stepped in.
Mm,
Absolute.
let's see.
Tell me what you want us to do. We can do a whatever.
Oh no. Oh no. I want you to continue along the lines of what you're doing. I'm just gonna come through and support like I've been doing. But I have some plans too of karaoke because I love karaoke. You along the lines of what you're doing. Let me turn this down. So yeah,
You love karaoke?
I love karaoke.
Who would have known? I haven't been to karaoke in years.
I
Every
haven't
time
really
I say I want to go, I never end up going.
yeah, I don't have too many experiences of getting it at a bar, but I'm talking about like online karaoke. Like that's a lot of what I do over in what is it called? Stereo. So
Oh, you're on stereo? I
hmm
didn't know.
and that's pretty much what I do over there. So,
Oh, that's cool. You should
mhm.
probably drop your link for that for those who want to check that. Tracy says she was over there watching Nature Boy.
Not on stereo. She was somewhere else. She was like on
No,
Billboard.
I don't know where she went to watch it. But he
Yeah.
didn't get no bond. So Tracy, whatever is gonna come up with this case, I know it's gonna be a lot of fun. And a lot of people will be reporting on it. So,
hmm The
Yame,
lawyer,
what is so good about? Go ahead. You were saying something.
his attorney tried. Like his attorney went into Nature Boy's background and saying that he did this good thing over here and this good thing over here there, and but the judge was not going at all. Like the judge wasn't going with him. He was like, no, no bond. This man is a threat.
Yeah, he may go on and pose threat to the other people who
Right? They did
have
their homework.
charges against him. Yeah. No, Demetra did well. She won. She won second place. Tracy. Demetra won second place. Yes. I didn't know if I wish I knew about stereo so I could go check it out. Do you think you like stereo more than YouTube? Is it better than YouTube?
No, no, it's not better in that sense. I don't think it's too many people that would transition from here and go there and then compare the two and think that stereo is the winner. But to me, it's just an additional app, and it keeps me. I'm not on there every day though, and when I'm on there, I'm normally short, but I like it. Like I'm not letting it go.
Do you make good? Is it easy to make money over there? Like people said, because I remember when everybody was rushing to stereo.
That was then that Ben left like that opportunity. I think it was called the leadership board. Like Perhaps they still have it, but it's not popping like that, and I don't think they're like really offering money. So
Okay.
yeah, like they don't even discuss the leadership board anymore. But that was like the discussion of the day, like way back when, like a year and a half ago or some shit.
I don't know. I'm probably old. I was saying this earlier. I'm probably just an old soul. Like, I can't do Bigo with all that crazy stuff in the background. So when everybody's going over there, I just couldn't go. And when stereo was a quote unquote hot thing, I didn't go over there because I'm like, I grew up learning not to go with what everybody, don't try to follow the crowd, you know? And I'm
Yeah,
just like that. I'm just like that just in general. Doesn't even have to do with just how my mother made me grow. But I never do a group thing where if everyone is doing it, I have to be a part of it. I can't do that. I just gotta
mm,
do what I feel like doing. Man,
um,
I peeped into Bigo before. That's just a whole crazy mess.
what part of you are you a native of Jamaica, right? Because you teach patois, right?
Yeah, I'm from Jamaica.
But what part are you from?
I'll put it in the back chat.
Okay.
You know the
No,
part.
Nuh-uh. Then, wait a minute, then don't do it because I don't even want to push my device. Don't put it in the back
Um,
chat. But I'll
these
find out.
people are crazy, so I don't want to put nothing.
I got you. I
Over.
got you.
Yeah,
But one day you'll tell me. One day you'll
yeah.
tell me.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you when you least expect. You just see it somewhere. I'm
But I dated two people. Hmm, I'll say three. You know how you call
Ooh,
people?
yummy. I'm pretty sure I saw you say this the other day, but it wasn't three.
It was
Ooh,
the other day I said
it was
two, but
two.
I'm gonna say I know, but I'm gonna say three because I'm a same gender loving male, and oftentimes people we screw with, we say we dated.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I got you. So, what was it like? Did you get to learn? Well, I guess you did, because it's the easiest thing to catch. What was it like? I don't even know if I should ask you about one, two, or three. What was meaning when I asked what was it like? What was it like dealing with someone who is of a different culture than you, from a whole different culture, or may see things different? Okay, so I'm seeing someone in the
Can you
back. I
can,
don't think
can you
I've
hear me
seen
now?
them
Am
before,
my voice coming
so
through now? Am my voice
yeah,
coming
I
through
can
now?
hear you now.
Okay, yeah, it was kind of exciting, but I think the other day I had mentioned the person. I'm saying person because this happens to be a female, and she was the only one that was a female. Numbers, but she the one that told me about mango dolls because she was like she was from St. Agnes. She was from like the shanty towns. But she told me like growing up, like the different games they would different, play different things. And she mentioned like mango dolls. I'm like, what the hell is a mango doll? So she explained that old thing to me.
I have no idea what that is.
I know, because you probably don't come from where she comes from, but it's like like I come. My background is what they would call underprivileged. So she was like of the underprivileged classes, and like you get creative when you're younger. So she showed me how they would as when she was small because they didn't have money to support purchasing dolls all the time, and how they would make dolls out of the cores of mango, and like the little like the stuff that you're left with, like with the mango, like when you're done, like the little hairs and shit like that.
Yeah,
She would cut it up like real creatively and shit like that, and she would have like a whole fucking like wig like on the doll itself. But
really?
yeah, she was real creative. She's an artist. She made jewelry and shit like that. So
Oh wow, a mango doll. That's interesting. I
yeah.
have someone in the back, but I've never seen them before. And Mr.
Mhm.
Brown, they have never spoken in the chat before or nothing. So I don't know if you know that person. Do you? Can you see the
No,
person,
no, I can't. What is the person's name again?
Mr. Brown?
No, and what are they saying?
Uh, hold on. They're not saying nothing. That I didn't bring them up because I wasn't sure if you knew who it was. You know.
Oh no, I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar.
Let's.
Superman.
You want to hear what he has to say?
Tracy said mango. I want a mango gummy. Gummy.
I'm trying to hear what you got to say.
Yeah, we're trying to hear what you got to say. I've been watching you for a while around the back. I've been trying to figure you out,
Hey,
checking your
hold on.
energy and stuff. I've been watching you for a good minute or so, trying to assess your
Put
energy.
my headphones in. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time hearing you. Okay, say something one more time, sweet.
I can hear you,
Okay, I
and
can hear
y'all
you a
may be
whole lot
also on the
better.
panel too.
I'm not. I'm not even going to lie. I just hit enter on YouTube and hit live, and you was the top of the list. Then I heard y'all was black people, so I just clicked the link.
Oh, so you just wanted to say hi? You just how do you know we're black though?
I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody.
You said you heard we were black people. How do you know?
By the
Because
sound of y'all voice,
I know a lot of white people talk like just like myself. Well, not a lot, a few.
they
and,
from
and
South Africa. Oh,
and
Mm.
bro and bro,
what a
I'm
white.
not. And bro, I'm not black. I'm caramel. I'm mahogany. I'm
You
e- I'm
mahogany.
I'm agony. I'm ebony.
You just grab the 24 crown box and pick which one you look like. You say you on this. Hey, bro, I ain't trying to play you on that. I just laughing, bro. It's all jokes. Ain't
All right, so what you gotta tell us tonight? What do you gotta share though?
I ain't really got shit to share. What's the topic? What's the topic? I get my
It's just
opinion on.
open. We're just talking about anything because it's just an open panel. You know, there's no real thing. We're just vibing with each other and just saying whatever comes up. We just talk. There's no real topic per se.
That's what's up. Well, I mean, my first question would be like, where you from?
That's a hard one. Why do you ask though?
Well, it ain't even got to be where you from if you ain't trying to make it like a point I can spot on the map. But it's more of where
I'm from the
your
Caribbean.
okay. I was wondering more about the accent. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm loving my accent. Yep.
that's what
hmm
it do. That's what
There's
it
a
do.
whole world out there. It's not just America, you know. People sound different. People look different. People think differently, you know.
I done met a whole lot of good people from Grenada. I met a whole lot of good
Grenada.
people from Dominican Republic. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
So I'm
Well, you,
already know.
okay. Yeah, you met some people from the Caribbean, huh?
Oh, yeah, I guess Grenada. Yeah, Grenada
Gren-
and Dominican is the
You,
Caribbean,
they're
right?
Grenada. That's Grenada.
Grenada. I said Grenada. I don't know. I don't know.
They're Grenadians. Yeah.
Is what
It's
that
lovely
island is
hearing all
somewhere
these
over there?
different accents. Whether they're from the Caribbean, whether they're from New York. Not you. I keep saying New York. Whether they're from America. I like hearing different accents. Period. It just
Let
shows
me
how diverse the world is.
let
And
me ask you. You watch
intimacy.
American TV?
What do you? I
You
told you
ever
where I'm
seen the
from,
show
but I don't tell you
Atlanta?
where I am.
I'm just
Go
saying.
again?
You ever seen the show Atlanta?
No.
Last week, the new episode. It's an American show. It's called Atlanta. They had a white boy up there. It was Tom Hanks' son, but he be talking in the
Oh
Caribbean
yeah.
accent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro, know what I'm talking about.
What is that? I hardly watch TV. I hardly ever watch TV. I don't even know why I pay for cable. That's my whole problem. I don't know. When you said Atlanta, I'm wondering, is it Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? What are we talking about here?
Not
Atlanta?
it,
Atlanta?
Now
it,
Carrie Ray. Carrie
Mhm.
Ray, I'm not when he said Atlanta, I was just as confused because I don't know which reality show he may be talking
Yeah,
about.
I
But
was
when he
wondering
Nah,
love and
but
hip
but
hop.
but when he mentioned Tom Hanks' son, I knew exactly what he's talking about because
yeah,
Tom Hanks' son does like dancehall or his version of dancehall music.
Oh
So
my
yeah.
God,
yeah.
I don't listen to people. I don't know. I'm not I don't listen to people with accents who sing dancehall music or reggae because it's just funny to me when I hear it. It's
And
funny to me when I watch movies with people claiming they're speaking patois or whatever. It's the weirdest thing. These movies with
he
these
tried.
so-called Jamaicans and stuff, the real Jamaicans laugh at those stuff because like, what's that
Right,
accent?
because
We
it's
don't
put
even
on
know what the hell that
I'm
is.
not gonna lie. When I seen the
because it's
movie
put on
Shatters, I couldn't. I don't know what the fuck they saying. I had to read the
Right.
subtitles.
because
I had to
Right.
read the subtitles. Like I was like, what the fuck is they saying?
Right. As opposed to those other movies where you can understand what they're saying because it's
and
like a commercialized thing, so they try to do it so you guys can understand. But
That shit was
I don't
watered
know
down. I
nothing
feel
about
like in Shatters they was talking the real shit, weren't
that's
they?
the real shit right there.
Yeah, that was the real shit for
It's
real.
not,
I couldn't
oh,
understand nothing.
bro, is that you have a bone? Is that a bone on your link your chain? What is that?
It's a lion's tooth.
A tooth.
Yeah, it's
Got
a
you.
lion's tooth. Yeah. Uh, you know, so they got gold. I got gold on one end of it and gold. I got gold on the base and gold on the tip. You know, I put on the gold. You know what I'm saying? Leo the lion, raw. You feel me?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're a Leo. Got you.
hmm yeah,
oh, you're a Leo. You were born in
Fi-
August?
Fire sign.
yeah. Middle of August. Yeah, smack dab in the middle of August.
Okay, that's
Does
cool.
that mean something? I don't know too much
I don't
about
know as much about is it
ast-
horoscope, whatever the word is?
I was
Astrology.
about to use astrology.
Astrology.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
that.
don't really
Yeah,
know much about those stuff because I don't really like
Yeah.
studying. And I don't, and sometimes I don't think everyone who is born in a particular month or moon, as they call it, act the same way. I just think humans are who they are and they're their own personality. So I don't know.
Hey Carrie. Hey
I think
Carrie.
it's more
Carrie.
about how
Carrie.
the weather
Hold
hits
on
you
one
as a
second.
child.
I'm sorry,
Carrie.
Yamin was saying something before, and then you can go ahead, Mr. Vaughn. Go ahead,
I'm sorry.
Yamin.
I'm sorry, bro. I was trying to maintain it because I know I have a crazy delay. But I agree with you, Carrie. But guess what? Astrology says that. But the people that be out here talking about like astrology and having those discussions, they don't say it. But like if you were to buy an astrology book, like in the preface, like the beginning, it says exactly what you just said. Like it warns like each reader that just because you're born at a certain time and under a certain sign does not mean that you're going to take on these traits that we associate with these signs.
Exactly. So I don't really do that too
Yeah.
much.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yes.
I ain't even gonna stunt. Like, there's been people in my life, mostly women, black women, and they just kind of was like, "Yo, you a Leo," and I was like, "What?" I like, "What make you think I'm a Leo?" And they explain themselves, and I'm like, "Yeah, I am a Leo."
I don't know.
Can I
Maybe it's a
can I
Yeah.
coincidence sometimes. I don't know.
hey bro,
It
can I tell you
it happened
can
like three times exactly. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead. What's your
I,
question, bro? For real.
like when we talk about signs we talk we're focusing on the sun sign, right? But you have like many different signs, right? But we focus on the sun sign because the sun is the most like powerful influence in our solar system, right? And so
Okay.
you have like good characteristics and bad characteristics. This with all signs, and with Leo, one thing that a lot of people say about Leos is that y'all performers. Also, Leo. This one thing I read in astrology book that a lot of Leos tend to look like lions, like they kind of have like a lion's presence, and you kind of look like a lion, bro.
That's
Maybe,
kind of
maybe.
true. That's
I hope
kind of.
Right.
I don't look like the
I
lion
normally
off
associate
the
Leos with
lion.
lions.
What's the movie? The Wizard of Oz. I'm not that one. I'm not that one.
But it could be like a lion, like in a roster sense, lion, But You kind of remind me of a lion, but y'all are performers. Like y'all know how to get attention. Like Leos, y'all very fiery people.
Yeah, I'm a salesman by trade, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I think a lot of times Leos know how to get what they want. Perhaps with Leo females, I think they know how to get what they want.
They're good
But
at the talking, man. They're good at getting what they want, you know. Yeah.
so,
I ain't even really a big talker. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person. Well, I'm talking up here because it's YouTube. You feel me? YouTube is we meant to be up here to talk. You can't be up here and be quiet. But you know what I'm saying? My personal life, I'm a motherfucker that you know what I'm saying. I don't talk too much. So when I do open my mouth, you know what I'm saying. I expect motherfuckers to pay attention. You feel me? Because I don't open my mouth too often.
mhm. But you, like Kerry said, you have like people that would be a Leo and really won't. You won't see any characteristics that they associate with Leo in that person. Like that happens all the time. Hmm.
Mm, that does.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just had an open panel, nothing really talking about, you know. We were on before doing well, trying out a karaoke thing. That was cool. So we just came up to just talk about stuff that we've seen. You know,
Mr. Brown,
I'm so stuffy right now. I'm feeling sick. And about things that
Oh,
have been happening on, you know, YouTube or just in, you know, things
hey,
been
Mr.
happening in
Brown,
the world. We
Mis-
talked about that Kevin guy who died. Uh
that was
Mr. Brown,
that's a sad thing.
you look like you feeling it. Do you have like any bars, any spoken word, any poetry, any songs, any nursery rhymes, whatever, like that,
Bars, spoken word,
anything,
nursery rhymes, poetry.
all, all of the
Hold
above,
on. Let me think about that real quick.
and make it
No, nah,
PG.
nah,
I knew he was gonna say no.
nah.
I'm reading his body language like a mother.
But
I've been
I
watching
actually
you
did
before
try
I
to
took you
think
up
if something
here.
was gonna come to my
I've been
mind.
watching you so before I took you up here, and I said, mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
sincerely, I
Mm-hmm.
promise you, I sincerely tried to think if something came to my mind, but hell no.
From I knew what the answer was before y'all main stopped because I already read your signals, your energy. You know, it is what it is. It is
How
what
am
it
I
is.
reading? Tell me my
I don't know how to
vibes.
tell you. It's just something we do. You know,
Okay,
I
okay.
can't tell you. You never know how you know to. What are you drinking at this hour of?
Martell?
Are you doing it straight from the bottle?
Yeah. I'm an
Hmm.
American.
What does that mean?
That mean we drink it straight from the bottle. That's what that means.
So does it mean that other people in parts of the world don't drink from the bottle?
I
Is
don't
that
know. I don't know.
okay?
You were surprised.
Other
You you
people
the
they
you
prefer to
the
use
one that
glass.
specified
You
that.
know, they prefer to use glasses. You know, those nice cups or whatnot. You know, I was just asking. You know.
It depend on my mood. Sometimes I'll put on my robe and then I'll be sipping out my little whiskey glass. You know, I'll put on my robe and I'll be sipping on my whiskey glass and I have my slippers on. You know, it depends on what type of mood I'm
Okay. So you didn't go out tonight? It's a Friday night.
in.
What happened?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm in a new city. I only been here for like 6 weeks, so I ain't got nothing to do.
a new city. How's the
Yeah.
transition?
Um, I moved from a city that was 40% black and 60% other,
Right.
and to now I'm in a city where it's about I think 6% black
Wow.
and like it's like 6% black and 50 or more than 50% Hispanic, and the rest
Wow.
is white or other. So
Are
it
you
was kind of a big transition. But what I can tell you is the people are really kind and really nicer. You know what
okay?
I'm saying?
Cool. Cool.
almost to the point where they so nice it kind of throws you off. Just to be
Hmm.
honest.
Some nice, you don't really. I don't know. You
So
gotta
be
know how
careful
to.
now.
People who are extra nice or pretend to be nice, you gotta know how to
It
Be
spot them real
careful.
quick.
I think where I'm getting at, I'm telling you, is like the people it's 6% black. So I kind of think, you know what I'm saying, when I get into different social mixtures, you feel me? It's like I'm the token black guy. You get what I'm saying?
Do you
You
Mm-hmm.
like
feel
that
me?
position? Do you like that?
Do I do I like that position?
Yeah.
If it makes me some money or get me some twat, I like it, but it hasn't done either one of them yet. Well, maybe it got me some twat, but you know, what I'm saying, I did that on my own. I don't
Oh
think that was
Lord.
because of nothing. You know, what I'm saying,
Okay.
I did that on my own, one on one. So I don't know, but you know what I'm
I would
saying?
imagine that the twat.
But check it
I
out.
would imagine.
They
I
so
would
happy
imagine.
to have a
I would
black
imagine that
friend.
the twat is non-black. Mr. Brown.
Hey, bro,
Mr.
bro,
Brown.
I actually met the first, you know, Tongan, the island of Tonga. I had sex
I've
with the
heard
I've heard
about
it
it
first
before.
before.
Tongan. I had sex with a Tongan while I was here
Hmm.
about
You
three
Okay.
weeks ago.
you don't seem like you want relationships. You just want to have.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
My thing is you can't let me fuck. You can't let me fuck. If you let me fuck in the first 2 to 3 weeks, then you getting cut off.
So
You know what I'm
you hold them
saying?
at a standard, but you
I
don't
don't
hold
know.
yourself at one. Okay. So you hold them at a standard. If you're gonna give it up that easily, we can't be together because it means this is not, it's
And
not gonna
Mr.
be a good
Brown. Mr.
relationship.
Brown.
It is a double standard. It's a double standard.
But you
I don't.
go on the other hand, you
Yeah.
can get into it within the
Mr.
first 3 weeks, but it's
If
okay.
if if you let me fuck in the first 2 or 3 weeks,
Let me
then
in
all of
here.
a sudden I'm not texting you back, and then
And
I'm not
Mr.
texting you
Brown.
back anymore. I'm not answering your phone calls. Yeah, yeah. I'm listening to you, brother.
Would you consider yourself an easy person? Are you easy?
Am I easy for a female to fuck with me? I'm easy if she want to suck my dick or give me some pussy. I'm That's easy. If she want to be in a relationship with me, then that's hard.
Okay. And all right, but put it like this: if you was in a relationship, is it easy for someone that wants to give you head, for you to go on the other side?
That's
Where if
crazy that you that's crazy that you asked me that question. So when
you
I'm in
brought it
a
up,
relationship, bro, okay, yeah, that's fair. When I'm in a relationship, it's like I don't if I'm in a relationship and I really fuck with the woman, I don't ever try to like come off at other women while I'm in a relationship. But if another woman kind of throws it at me, then it's kind of hard for me to say no. When I so like you know what I'm saying, in my everyday life as a single man, if I see an attractive woman, I'm just trying to spark up a conversation. But if
got you.
I'm in a relationship, then I'm not trying to do that at all. But if a woman throws herself at me, then it's kind of hard for me to say no. But I've been in relationships, you know what I'm saying? My last relationships is my last relationship with the last woman I was with, I had I had enough feelings for her to say no to multiple women that tried to throw me some pussy. And that's where I know I love a woman. When I say no to some pussy, that's how I know I must really like her because I just said no.
Because you love pussy. But here's my
Yeah, I
last
love
question.
pussy.
He said, "Yeah, I do. That's your mantra,
Yeah,
bro." um,
yeah. That was a no brainer.
okay. Would you consider yourself a male whore? And that's my last question.
Would I consider myself a male whore? Yeah, bro. I probably would, bro.
Wow.
Hey, bro. Hey,
listen, listen,
bro.
listen. I'm
Yeah,
about to.
yeah,
Thank you so much. I'm about
yeah,
to hop
bro.
off here.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna have to
notice, listen,
run
listen.
too.
Notice in my line of question, I never gave you like any feedback. I just wanted the
Yeah.
answer. Yo, I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate your honesty with all those questions.
Cause
Appreciate
the
you.
thing is, if you ask for it, you gonna get it. Even like I might not be attracted to a woman, but if she asks for it, she gonna get it. You feel me? That's why
I
I
know that's
consider myself a male whore.
I
Because even a woman that I'm not so much attracted to, if she just throwing that pussy at me, then yeah, yeah, she gonna get it. I'm gonna dick her all the way down. So why wouldn't I consider myself a male whore? Is the way you worded it.
you kept it a buck. You kept it a buck. But thank
I
you so
mean,
much.
I'm single though. I'm single though at the same time.
Just protect yourself. But thank you so much, Carrie. I know you're trying to get off of here, and I see
Yeah,
that
I'm about to wrap it up. I want to thank you so much, Mr. Brown, for passing through and talking to us. Connie, you came back. Connie, I dipped out
oh
on you
she's up
guys for a
here.
quick second.
Yeah, girl, you left. I thought you fell asleep, girl.
I went for a little light. My background was really noisy and I muted it. And then I went for a little
Connie,
light. Then when
I
I came,
love
I'm
your
like, why is
complexion.
Yamin the only one up here?
Oh, girl,
Yeah.
that's why I was trying to figure out. I saw Tracy in the chat talking about why people still arguing with Dory. Hey, y'all, man. Hey,
Hey, Connie, how
hey,
you feeling?
Mr. Brown. I
Hey,
girl, I just came back. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, I didn't know what was going on. Carrie must have fallen asleep.
No, I'm good. I'm here. I'm battling my allergy and sinus and stuff, but I'm here. And there's some little mess going on that I'm gonna go check out in like a few seconds.
Girl, it's some mess. It's some real mess going on, child.
Right. So I'm
Whew.
gonna go check that
Oh,
out,
I ain't
get
know.
myself ready for sleep and
I'm
so
not in the
on.
know. I'm not in the
I'm
know.
waiting for these pills to kick in because I'm
Yeah.
going through it, man. I'm going through it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, but I'm here.
Girl, you need to get you some Claritin or some.
I need everything. I'm gonna go use my Nasonex and stuff. I'm gonna figure it out, but it's a lot going on. So that's one of the
She said
reasons why I'm
everything.
running off.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
you take care of yourself. You have some good rest.
for sure.
yeah. Thank you
All
so
right,
much,
boo.
guys. I appreciate you guys for your input and stuff. Thank you, Mr. Brown. Thank you,
Already.
Yamaine. Thank you, Connie. Thank you,
Okay, now
Shells. Thank
I'm
you,
gonna hop down.
everyone. Take care.
All right,
Yamaine, you know
all right, bye
where we're
bye.
going. I don't know if you like that setting, but you know where we're going. All right, guys. Take care. See you. Thank you, everyone. For those who are still here in the bushes, guess where we're going? We're going over to Haigusi. Bye, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day, I should say. And I will see you. So we're gonna go over by Haigusi, and I'm getting ready to sleep because I'm not feeling so well. Bye, everyone, and please remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to my thou. Bye, everyone. Peace.